BCT, 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 and you're the only one that's in a different trade. You're in fucking carpentry.
Yeah.
You're the odd man out.
Yeah.
Well, shit. We got fucked.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to the Anime Discussion. I'm your host, ZKD on RE, and welcome to Zakuma.
Harry Potter. Oh.
Joined to me at the table today is...
Solid sticker.
Evil of Death on PlayStation.
I don't have a YouTube account, so just call me Richard.
Call him the Richie Rich.
Richie, Rich. Or in this case, Max. What?
Pain.
Alright, we're not going into freaking Naruto and say, oh, look, I'm Pain, I can bring back, haha. Even though I have no people, even though I have no chakra, and I can still bring people back to life, haha.
I killed them without the last of it.
Fuck you.
Ugh.
No, that's your job. With your girlfriend.
Alright, we got one person up here. We're still
How the
steadily
fuck
climbing.
did you know?
Yep.
How the fuck did you know?
Oh, shit. I have my ways.
Ways of looking through people's phones without them asking.
No, I don't look at people's phones.
Hey!
I think
No.
Oh, beginning to think you're right. I should have bought another soda.
You dumbass.
Should have just brought the whole
Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
back to
that's
anime.
like 224 packs. They were on sale. She's like, yeah, I paid like 6.
Should we ask the chat a question?
That's not a bad idea.
So, chat, really fast. If you guys want to know what would you guys do with a death note or a life note, please leave in the description below.
Please watch the anime before you throw in something stupid
Yes.
in the death note or the life note. Well, for the life note, though, please watch the manga or go and look it up on Google. Have fun!
Don't ruin it.
Let's see. Trying to think of a few good conversation starters.
Death.
Oh, yeah, totally. Death is the best conversation starter
Okay.
in the world.
How about this time skip with a whole bunch of animes that have time skips in them?
One Piece, Naruto, and the list keeps going
Okay, how
on
about
and on.
How about this? If you could have your own...
Ooh, play the game. Damn.
No, it's Movie Maker. It's not working because I don't have the internet for it.
Just play the game. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
No.
Go, dinosaur.
Okay, how about this? If you could make your own, how would you say, crossover between two different animes, what would you pick?
Ow!
And what would you
that's
have
a
in
good
it?
one.
I was
That's a
waiting
hard
for
one.
you to say that.
That's a hard one. If I had to choose. No.
So what two animes would you cross over, and what would be the main things you'd want to see if they crossed over?
That's a hard one. I mean, because you got all of these high-powered, overpowered bullshit animes with, like, One Piece, Super Dragon Ball Z,
I don't know.
and
I
all
can't.
that.
I can't
I
mix
got one.
up Japanese people.
I got
and
one.
Pirates. and
I got
some
one.
weird-
I
I
got
can't do pirates mixed with freaking English, like JoJo. No,
Listen
they
to
don't
this.
work
What about
out
this?
well.
What about this? What about this? Fairy Tail and One Piece crossover.
Okay, you're talking about Devil Fruit with magic.
Could you imagine the Dragon Slayers just being on the ship? How miserable they would be. I can just see this. It's like the ship is making him sick. Jumps up, tosses him over, and he's like, "Hi." The next thing you know,
Well, Wendy doesn't have
he's
that
like,
problem.
"We need to save him."
Listen to me.
Jumps in. He's like, "Ah, shit! He's a Devil Fruit user." Jumps in after him to save his life.
Okay, listen to me. Wendy has the power though to make them from having C6 motions.
Yeah,
forward.
she's basically a healer. Her
Yeah.
wind heals.
It's not perfect though.
Yeah, it's never.
Well, saying though, she doesn't get seasick, which is weird. And she's a Dragon Slayer.
Her power
It
isn't
may
as
not
strong,
be that, but there's a cow already in the One Piece universe that can still get them knocked the fuck out by another cow that be summoned. We're just to say
Oh my
that.
god! That brings me back to Hody versus Luffy, where he summons that cow and Luffy just stares at that cow like, And that cow takes off running, and Odie's all like, "Wait, where are you going?"
Yeah, that was weird.
Because if you remember correctly, the flashback was when
Then again,
Luffy
though-
punched the fuck out of that cow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's weird though? If Luffy went up against Naruto, if we did have a Naruto crossover, Luffy would whoop his ass.
Yeah, there would be no comparison.
But then, what about Sasuke versus Ichigo?
Dude.
Okay, you're talking about Gengetsu.
My money's on Ichigo.
No,
No.
But
You
again-
want to watch the video.
no.
We're talking about, depending on which one we're talking about throughout the series.
When Sasuke wanted to kill Naruto, he wasn't on his side yet. Like the
Okay,
second,
so
the second time they fought. The
before he
second
got
time they
capped
fought.
out. So before he got capped out.
Basically, you're
Okay,
talking about
that makes
whenever
more
Sasuke...
sense.
And Ichigo still has his Bankai, but has his small hollow mask as well.
Okay, see, I was talking about when they got
Okay.
capped out, like when they're at their max potential.
Why
yeah,
don't
then,
you
then
just
it's
do
easily
this?
gonna be Sasuke.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do this? We'll put Ichigo with one horn salvation in there, and then we'll put Sasuke in there with his max.
Well,
out
Sasuke
fucking
can't
power.
really genjutsu if Ichigo's too fast for him.
Technically, now...
He is pretty good at Genjutsu, especially with that Sharingan.
Yes,
Not
You
as
mean
good as
with
his brother, but he
you
is
mean
pretty
with
good.
his Mangekyo Sharingan
but
and his Rinnegan?
he can still get Ichigo with the Monogeku Sharingan.
Oh, question.
If it
I'd like
was
to
on-
know how he'd go up against
Question.
Susanoo.
Hey, question though. If they work together as a team to take down an enemy, how overpowered would that be?
Well, the question is though, which enemy? Are we going to combine the enemies from Bleach?
Bleach? Okay, Aizen and fucking Danzo attacking Sasuke.
Okay,
and Ichigo.
Danzo is just fucked, period.
Yeah.
I mean, Sasuke kind of kicked his ass without trying all that difficult.
Okay,
They just went
then,
next.
Oh, Madara and Aizen. working
Okay,
together.
now Madara and Aizen, that would be an interesting match.
That?
Only
Actually,
because
would be.
we're talking about the Tsukiyomi versus the Cube, which was, what was that called?
Fuck,
the-
start with the H. Hagokyoku or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
The
it was-
Hokyoku.
Hogyoku, there you go.
Yeah, between that and the Infant
But
Tsukiyomi,
first of all,
I don't know
was
what's-
Aizen in his form, his final form with the black
Yeah,
mask?
we gotta put everybody
Well, yeah,
at max
the
power.
fact is, it constantly evolutionizes him.
So
even when he
then,
gets killed.
so then Madara had 10 tails with him at that point.
And yes, at this time he has 10 tails, and he has the Sage of Six Paths with the Truth Orbs. Remember that. The Truth Orbs.
But then,
Sasuke
so then
didn't
who'd
have
win?
the truth orbs. Naruto had the truth orbs.
Because I bet you Ichigo would win with just one moon gets and bam, they're done.
Yes and no, but
you forgot. You remember that they can go into other dimensions. Remember, they got their own separate pocket universe. He can just go in, flash in, come out the next time in another location.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
Madara.
if he knew what was
Aizen-
but that moon gets is just
Aizen
bam,
can't
done.
do that though.
No.
Aizen can't do that, but Madara
Because
can.
Flash Step is not that fast. It's fast, but it's not that fast. Not the speed of light.
Nah.
Unless you 10 times that bullshit.
Yeah, but there's only
Unless
one
of course
person that
if
can
you
do
use
that.
full
Which
brain.
is?
Which is, I can't remember her name. She's the cat chick.
No.
Yoruichi?
Yeah,
Yoruichi?
she's faster. She's
Yeah,
faster. than
She's
him.
way faster.
Yeah, she fucking went up against Baki.
Dude,
I'm like,
Bakia fucking, like, as a kid, oh, that's weird. His expression, when he was a kid, he had all the expressions. Now when he's an adult, though, it's like he's nothing. No expression whatsoever on his face at all anymore. When he was a kid, he was more like a human. Now he's just like,
Who,
Oh,
Bo?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
he
talking
changed like a
robot.
motherfucker.
Wanna know why?
Because I remember him being mad when fucking Yoruichi took his hairpin and he's like, and he just had that face and he chased after her.
Wanna know why though?
What?
It's because Bleach is based off
Hey,
of the
by
Chinese
the way,
theory
it's
of loyalty.
fucking hot in here.
It's because of the
Not
Chinese
really. It's kind of
loyalty.
nice in
I
here.
can
The heater's not even on, dude.
Better
I
than
can
my room.
smell the sweat and disgustingness.
And your point is,
It's hot.
Okay, we get it. Shut the
you're
fuck
putting
up.
a lot of effort into this. That's why you're probably sweating.
But no, okay, think about it like this. The reason why, okay, Bleach is based off of Chinese or Japanese royalists. So, in all actuality, royalists didn't really have any feelings, hardly ever. They were trained not to. Because of one reason. Just in case if they had to execute their own and they were upheld their own bargain.
Well, true, he wasn't really care about Rukio being killed.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he had to hold up some kind of honor.
Yeah.
Which, you know, in itself is
And then
bullshit.
Ichigo whooped his ass. Well, kind of whooped his ass. And
No,
said,
he.
"I'm done."
That fight was like with the hollow.
Let's
that
be
was-
honest here. If we had to do another scenario, let's just say this. Let's just say if his Bankai, which he said that he could use all of his swords at once instead of one at a time, like in the anime, he could have whooped Ichigo's ass way quicker than he did in the anime.
Oh yeah.
He had the potential to do it, but he didn't do it.
But you remember something though?
Pretty sure he did that on purpose.
Bakia wasn't
Well, that was his
going
undoing.
full power.
That-
Bakia never goes full power.
He may not, but that was his undoing, though.
Except for one fight.
Oh, when he
And
fought.
even
when he,
then,
when he
He
fought.
still wasn't going full power.
When he, you mean when he fought that dude that could control his sword or some shit like that?
You mean the one that can go into the past, alter it, and know all of his information off the spec? Yes.
Oh, the one that
The mind
sliced him.
alt-
Okay, I know what
the
you're talking
mind
about.
altering guy.
Yeah, his fucking book of the end.
Mm-hmm.
His full brain.
Still an asshole.
Still though, he
And
said, "I know
even
what you did for
then-
me, but I'm still gonna whoop your ass."
Even then, Bakia still wasn't going full power.
Well, he could. You know why? Because he had a soak range. It's either that or take the risk of getting shredded by his own Zanpakuto.
He did get killed by his own Zanpakuto though during the fight with
Yeah.
Renji when
Let's just say
when
this:
the
if he got a little
Zanpakuto
more
rebellion
careless.
was
If
happening.
he got a little more careless, he would have really messed himself up
Oh.
more than he was helping himself.
Question. Okay, so when Bakia joined the fucking the Zanpakuto rebellion to find out where that other dude was, so that's why he could kill him.
Yep.
Rukia's fucking Zanpakuto was broken, but how the fuck did she come back?
How you saying?
Yeah, because her sword was broken in half, and it was given to her by fucking what's Bakia's Zanpakuto called? Zenbone Sakura. Zenbone Sakura gave Rukia the sword, and it was broken in half.
Mm-hmm.
So how the hell did she come back?
How did it come back? It got
How would a
repaired.
Zanpakuto come back in the first
By who?
It has to feed off of
Spirit pressure.
Oh, spirit energy.
in order to repair itself, but it takes days. Literally days.
See, if you remember correctly, Bakia's sword got destroyed too, by Ichigo.
Mm-hmm.
Bakia still has
Even
his
Renji.
Zanpakuto.
Even Renji got
And
his
she-
Zanpakuto.
Okay, in all actuality though,
Yeah, but
Renji's sword's
he
not
got
fair.
his sword destroyed, but in order to get his Zanpakuto back.
Yeah, but in all actuality though, Renji's sword isn't kind of fair. Because, I mean, he can just easily just regenerate his sword.
Well, just like anybody else's. That's the point.
Yeah, but his doesn't take days though.
To be honest,
Remember though, his sword can be cracked, broken, or anything. And in one of the fights, it shows Renji fucking going, "Oh, this is gonna hurt."
here's one.
Ah!
Out of all the Bleach characters, out of anybody, even from the manga, which is your favorite Bleach character, and what's your favorite Zanpakuto Zanpakuto form they have?
Kenpachi.
Wow. Which
Kabachi's awesome.
Shikai?
Like,
Shikai
he's a fucking
or
captain, but
Bankai?
never even learned how to use Bankai.
Yeah, but later, because he
and he can
killed.
correct the day of
He
anyone.
killed the captain of Squad 11.
Like it was nothing. He just went, "Oh, hey, cling."
Okay, but which form of his sword? His normal form, Shikai or Bunkai from the manga?
Bankai. Yeah.
Okay.
His Bankais was supposed to be his most powerful
When
thing
did he
ever.
unlock that?
He unlocked
he
it
unlocks
during
it
like a
in-
life or death situation. Basically, you know, he was talking to his spirit. They were in the middle of battle.
Basically, okay, I'm not going to spoil this for
The
you,
thing is,
but
though-
I am anyways. You know that lieutenant that Kenpachi travels with all the time?
Little
the little
girl?
girl? That's his Bankai. That's his sword.
Then who sword does he normally use?
His own, which she wasn't around for because she was already there. She just, you know, she has that power of will to do it.
Yeah, what was her
She's
Bunkai?
the only one. And
Copycat.
Oh,
She's-
she can copy any Bunkai?
No, she literally has 3 demons behind her that can copy her sword slices. The reason why is they're so consistent, she can cut things in concession, which means that she can cut things that are going at the speed of light. No matter where it slices, it has 3 chances to hit its
basically,
target.
So
Kenpachi
that's
became,
why she was lieutenant. Okay.
basically, Kenpachi became a real badass whenever he unlocked
Dude,
his
unlock
Bankai.
his
He was already
Bunkai.
a badass.
Listen to me. Unlock his Bunkai, take his eye patch off. You're fucked. You're done. It's game.
See, even
And
Ichigo.
here's the funniest part. He's still no match for Old Man Yama.
Well, the old man Yama's the
Old
one.
Man Yama's the most overpowered captain in the whole fucking series.
He was.
Well, he was the one who started it all, so it makes sense.
To be
until he got
honest,
slashed
Ichigo-
in the
No, you're wrong. Actually,
Hey.
he is not the one that
You
started
know what's
it
weird?
all.
Ichigo could actually become a captain of one of the squads.
But he didn't
He
do it.
could.
Yeah.
But he did.
Yeah.
But no, Old Man Yamato was not the one who started it all.
And since Ichigo can now control his hollow form, he's even stronger. So I wonder what would happen if Kenpachi was his Bunkai versus Ichigo with his controlled hollow form now.
My money's on Kenpachi.
I don't care. My money. I would just pay money to watch the fight.
Yeah. Because the first
Give me
fight
some
he
popcorn.
did win.
Alright.
Well, the first fight he did win because he did break Zenpachi's sword and he did go on the ground. But then again, Ichigo was also badly injured as well.
It
Yeah,
was.
it was
I
a
saw
draw.
that more as a tie.
Yeah, it was a draw. There was no way.
Kenpachi said it himself, you won, and then fell.
Yeah, and then Ichigo falls too. And then the little girl says, "Oh, you make Kenny happy."
And then leaves. And then picks up Ken and leaves. That's it. Done.
Yep.
I went, damn.
And dude, she is fucking strong as fuck. Like all she did was step on Ichigo's head, like the fuck, or step on her shoulders, like the fuck, and even sense her doing that.
But okay, in all actuality though, if I have to bet on who the strongest lieutenant would be, it can't be Captain Yamato's.
We're talking about raw strike here, though.
If we're going raw strength,
Okay, we're talking about Rukia was a lieutenant as well, or no?
no.
Okay.
Rukia would be executed on the first sight. Now, if we were to put all the lieutenants up against each other, my money's on Kenpachi's lieutenant.
Question though, are we bringing back the lieutenant that was part of Rukia's squad though? Are we putting him into the fray as well?
Yeah, but we're talking about in canon, besides the one that was brung up halfway through the story. We're talking about the ones that are right there in the present.
Oh, okay.
My money's on Kenpachi's lieutenant.
Honestly, you have to
Copycat?
understand.
Come on, you
gotta
can't be
understand.
copycat.
The only reason why they didn't teach him Kempo is because he had the potential to surpass them.
Okay,
Remember
okay.
that.
What about this? All captains provide Senpachi and Old Man Yama. All captains provide them too.
Bakia. No. I know who. He's smart as fuck. He's the only smart guy on that whole area.
Oh, and bringing back the person from the who made the science division, bringing back Hat and Claws.
Okay, we ain't bringing back Hat and Claws. Hat and Claws.
So which scientist you're talking about? Because they're both geniuses.
Kisuke.
No, we'll bring back
Kisuke
Yorihara
Urahara.
then. We'll bring back Yorihara.
Yeah, him. Putting him in the fray as well.
Yeah, but we already know how his Bankai works, and it's kind of ridiculous.
His
It's-
Bankai's a
okay.
It's a mystery though, still, because we don't
I
have the
have
potential.
I have not yet read that part of about his Bankai yet. I haven't read that part, but I have read.
His Bankai is basically like blood.
Scarlet Thread. That's what it's called.
His Bankai is basically like blood. Blood
So,
this, blood this, blood
I
that.
think this
blood.
would actually be the perfect time. You want to know the biggest crossover that I would like to see?
What?
Okay, imagine this. If Light Yagami actually had won and took over the world, and then from Kogias, you would have
Zero.
Zero. He wins his battle. Now you pin them against each other to see who would win.
Because Zero's not his actual name.
So that would be the identity he would always go by too. None of the Black Knights use their real names either. So he'd have
So
plenty
are
of
you
people to
talking
work off.
about Kogias?
Plus his Gias.
He
Would
can
help
control
him match
Light
against
Yagami
the
and
Death
he can
Note.
do whatever he wants.
If he ever meets Light Yagami.
Yes.
He has to make eye contact though. You have to
Yep.
do that.
Which is something that Light is smart enough to probably figure out.
But the
Yeah,
thing is,
but
they can't
will
see
Light-
the Gios. They can't
but-
see the Gios when he activates them.
But will Light be able to figure it out before he takes control?
He would be able to figure out that he can control whoever he wants, but it would mostly be just like Light versus L, but a lot more evenly matched.
Okay, here's one. Do you know Darker Than Black?
No.
I do. Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, so Darker Than Black, BK201, which is the Grim Reaper. Okay, so Darker Than Black is about Japan when the Heaven's Gate and Hell's Gate. Yeah, what came from those gates is people called contractors. The stars in the sky aren't real; those are contractor stars.
Mm-hmm.
Contractors are contractors that have weird powers, but they have a contract bed. Let's say, okay, I'll take some from the anime. One dude has to eat hamburgers in order to use his. No, listen to me.
Yeah, you told me about this.
But hey, he was a contractor, but never had a contract. His sister had a contract. but her sister got absorbed inside of him later on, and his sister's contract was sleeping. But his contract power was electricity when he got his sister's power.
That would be fun. I would
BK
love to
201
control the power
and
of
one, and
electricity.
then of course there's the blonde-headed girl who aged backwards when she used her contractor power.
To finish off what I was saying, though, this is one of the biggest reasons why I would want to do this with the battle between Light and Zero. Imagine this, okay? So there's a guy who Zero hits with, and he says, never commit suicide. You know, like for example, fuck was his name?
I don't remember.
That best friend of his that drove the Lancelot.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean the one that got rid of bullets.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean what's his name? Fucking
Cesaru?
no.
No. Oh, it was
Suzaku.
Suzaku, thank you. Yeah, he got told to quote unquote live when it came to the Gios, which means he can't commit suicide.
He can't
It'll
die.
kick in and force him to do something else.
What's weird though is when he said, "I need you to live." That's an order, dude. The dude couldn't even read his movements. His movements are so unpredictable when that Gios kicks in.
Yeah. Now here's my real question. Now, what if he found out that Suzaku was a big fan of it, or a big helper of his, figured out his name, and then wrote his name in the death note? We already have the Gios that will make it so he can't commit suicide even if he tried, because we've seen he can't do
Okay, so
it.
you're talking about
Now the death note hits him and says, commit suicide. Which one takes preference?
I
Okay,
think
so
the
you're
Gios
basically
take over.
talking about a
Because
godlike weapon
I think it
versus
would
a
cancel it
godlike
out.
ability.
Hey,
Exactly.
I would think. I think
That's
it
a
would cancel-
hard one. The
listen to me.
reason is because you're talking about two things that will never ever go up.
Yeah, but
against
listen to
each
me.
other.
Yeah, but listen to me. It would cancel it out because his Gios is also as strong, but the Death Note makes you do it, but he can't do it because of the Gios. So I think it would just cancel it out and not even happen.
At that point, both of them wouldn't be able to happen, or it
But
would be a
what
constant
happens?
struggle between the two.
Yeah,
But
it'd be
here's
struggle
the
with one hand
question.
with the other hand.
But here's the question though. What happens if the Death Note can't hit its target? Would it still try to hit its target? Because we never figured that explanation out because
Well, here's the
they
thing.
never
Well,
Nothing
described it.
happens
The
if you
rules.
don't. If you can't do that because if you got the name spelled right and you're thinking of their face, then it's guaranteed to be them.
Yeah,
as
but
to
the thing
avoid
is-
hitting
the thing
anyone
is,
of a
though-
different name.
Yeah, but yeah,
Or
here's
the same name.
Yeah, but here's one of the rules. If you write the name 3 times wrong, it doesn't happen, and you die. Isn't it?
Really?
Yep.
And one of the rules, and you write the name
So if
3
you
times in a
misspell
row,
it
and
wrong-
you misspell it each time, you die. I think.
I'll need to look at that when I go into.
I think you die, or it doesn't happen. One or the other.
Possibly. Now,
So basically,
I actually own a Death Note with each of them, and I can go ahead and bring it next time I come back from the break.
Yeah, Thanksgiving bread. Let's do
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
not that far from now.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, does anybody have anything they want me to do for PIRs? Because I really need 5 PIRs.
Dude, I've got an ass ton of shit that needs done. If you
Okay.
need PIRs, come talk to me. I got plenty I can do.
I can do that tomorrow then.
I used to
Okay.
have some for you, but it's a little too late now. It's been like a whole month.
Anyway, but the thing is, the weirdest thing about the Gios power is that it's from a god. Isn't C2 a god? She's undieable. She can't die either. So wait, if Light wrote her name in the Death Note, her actual name, wasn't it Snow? Wasn't that her name?
She might have a heart attack and then just
It
get
was-
right back up.
It was Hirigashi Snow.
Huh?
Hirigashi Snow.
Oh, that was her name?
Yeah.
Cause, okay, first of all, when she said Snow, so that's definitely her name, but her last name is Hirigashi. If Light Yagami figured that out and wrote her name, she would have had a heart attack, but then got right back up, and he'd be like, "The fuck."
Yeah,
That's
because
it. Is this
she
all you
essentially,
got?
she's not necessarily unkillable as much as guaranteed perfect regen.
Yeah, she's basically got her powers from a nun, and became mostly the unkillable thing. Same as the king, or the main emperor of Britannia. He shot himself even when his son said kill yourself, but he got right back up. How do you get the power of a god of not dying?
They never explained that.
They were
Because it's definitely not Gios, because that is known as the power of the king.
Anybody in chat, if you know this, please put it. Please say it. Please God. I really want to
That
know.
would really be interesting to know.
Actually, you know you're going to have a bunch of comments about that.
And a lot of
That's-
theories, and a
that's
lot of
gonna be a
hypotheses,
bunch
and a
of
lot of
fucking
other bullshit.
theories.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Theories are some of the most interesting shit. Hell, we could probably do a whole chat based around theories.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that we did, because I got a bunch of theories going
I was
through my
about to say,
head.
oh, don't tip me. I'll personally make a channel for us just to discuss shit.
I mean, we should actually do it.
Okay.
But that's too
Animes
much
that are
stuff.
games. Before they came animes, like Persona and what else? Well,
J-Stars, One Piece.
well J-Stars wasn't. Well, J-Stars
One
was just
Piece
a
was- it had
mashup of
that
animes.
first.
Nah, yeah, it had to.
Persona
no,
was
it
actually
had-
Persona.
J-Star is basically a rumble for all the animes that ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persona though, like that was one of my favorite games when I played the first, second, third, fourth, and now I'm playing the fifth. However, what was really cool about it is that they made an anime out of it too.
Okay.
The
here's
anime
question.
was so different from the anime had so much better explaining than the game did, which was really good to me. But what happened with some of the game is that the anime and the anime kind of time skipped a bit. Like during the golden version of the animation of Persona 4, they show the first time when he awakened his persona, but then they skipped ahead when they said to everybody else. I'm like, what if somebody didn't watch the original? How did they know this? It never came up. It never went back. I went to the next group. They moved on to the next day. I'm like, why is it not going back? They need to go back to show them what happened if they didn't see the original.
Okay, so here's the question. What do you guys think is going to happen on Sword Art Online Season 3?
Oh shit.
I heard some rumors on that actually.
There's a bunch of rumors going around on that.
One that I heard is that they're gonna do one based around like vampires, werewolves, and they think Kirito is going to be a vampire slayer. Now that's just what I've heard. I don't know if
I
any of
can't
it's
see
true.
Kirito being
Hold on. There's discussion.
A vampire slayer,
The
hence
anime.
he can use his weapons and swords.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Guys,
See him
have you ever
being
seen this
vampire
before?
slayer.
It was on Cartoon Network for a while. It was an anime. It's where these guys, if they fuck up in the real world, they go inside this game, and they have to change, and they have to kill whatever was making it. Then the dude says reset, and it resets time, and they make the right decision that time.
I know what anime
Never heard
you're
of that.
talking about. It's an old anime.
Yeah, it's an old anime, but it was a really good one. Remember? Because they,
Yeah, but I don't
if
remember
they.
the name.
Look it up.
It's a really old anime. It was out after I was born, I believe.
Yeah.
And then they shut it off.
They discontinued it.
Yeah, they
I ever tell you about the Rift campaign idea that way I had?
You brought it up like a couple times.
Yeah. What if we did something like that and just did a stream of it? We talk. I mean, feel free to talk to me about that. Maybe. Well, we need to find out who would be the DM. I ain't gonna do it. I already have way too much shit to get done.
I put that guy. I don't like DMing. There's a reason.
No, it was not called.
If you're interested in looking into more, a friend of mine's already getting stuff written down for it.
Yeah, I already have a program set up on my computer where
Oh
I
wow!
can just type
Fucking
it in.
Tsunami started.
Because I think that's
1997.
something-
Damn.
These guys would really like to see the idea of the Rift campaign.
I want to do an
Now-
Aragon.
For those of you who do not know what a Rift campaign is, which is probably most of you, the premise of a Rift campaign is you pick what world you wish to start from. It could be from any form of media, whether it be a book, TV show, or movie. I often like to play from like Soul Eater, something like that. You play a character who becomes a Rift Walker, someone who can travel between the different worlds. Which means you can get powers like, say, from Soul Eater and then go to Avatar The Last Airbender and learn the bendings, such as fire, water, earth, or air.
Lightning, electric, metal.
You build an entire D&D campaign based around this. And the coolest part is you can combine all sorts of different cool stuff.
Not what I'm talking
Okay.
about. Well,
That gives me an idea
find
for
it.
a campaign.
Hey
but I
Chad,
gotta find
if you
people.
know the anime I was talking about earlier, please put it in the comments. I can't fucking find it anymore.
But I gotta find people to play it, and I gotta test it.
What game?
It's for Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I
Well,
want to
I'm
do
always
a
up for that.
Bleach.
I'm
I want
always
to
up-
do a Bleach campaign.
Please, yes, let me do it.
Well, here's the thing. The Rift campaign, you can play as a character from
No,
Bleach.
like, I just want to do a Bleach campaign. I don't want to do this Rift stuff. I want to do plain Bleach. You create your own Zanpakuto, your Bankai, all of that. Whenever you get to level 5.
Hey, I already have mine figured out too.
Yeah, yours is going to be death. That's simple.
No, it's not. Listen to me. Okay, so my Zanpakuto, its name is Ashura, but I need to find a Japanese name for that. I know it's from fucking Slater, but that's not the point. Anyway, Ashura, what it does, when I say split into Ashura, it splits into 2 swords. But when I do Bankai, listen to me.
A dual wielding Zanpakuto.
No. Yeah, but the Bankai is way different. The Bankai, I put the back of the swords together, and I hold it, and I put it on my back, and I say Bankai. What happens is the swords form into one handle. It goes up, in, and then up again. There's like a middle gap where I can shoot a settle from if I go into...
Okay, so I'm going to need to see a picture of this if we can get some
paper.
Pen and paper.
Okay,
that
so
sounds pretty cool.
What it does, the blade is, if I even nick you with the blade, it's stealing your life force little by little each time
So
I
it would
hit
zap like your energy.
It's
it would sap
basically
their
a
energy.
sapling.
Yeah, but what happens though, it's also stealing your life. So if I hit you, if I directly hit you though, if I directly hit you in the center of your in the center of your body with that sword, I destroy your soul completely, and you're done.
No, the one I want to see is since we have an
But the thing is,
what if you're strong enough to be able to survive the hit?
Listen to me, yeah. But the thing is, the soul is also when I pull out my sword, your soul is on my sword, and the sword absorbs that soul, which means I have all your abilities and everything that you could do.
No, I'm going to have to set a limit on that if we do something like that.
Okay, then I'll change it from that then.
Like, I mean, you can't just, I mean, we are still going off of Dungeons and Dragons rules here.
Exactly.
There has to be a certain cap.
Because this would really be nothing but a homebrew campaign with homebrew everything, really.
But
so you would certainly have to make sure what you're doing is balanced.
If we're going to do a Zanpakuto, since we already have an Ice Dragon Zanpakuto, I'm going to do a Fire Dragon Zanpakuto.
I don't see why you can't.
Like,
because think about it, you gotta have something to cancel out ice.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Elemental types, that includes physicals.
I mean, like lightning, fire, earth. Well, okay, you can't really have an earth dragon because that's a little weird and painful.
Yeah, really, I can see how you can.
Well, I can see how you would do it, but you know, earth is like almost the weakest element around.
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
Do standard elements.
It's something like that.
Yeah. How the hell does that look? Kind of familiar.
Fuck!
It's very familiar.
This sword?
Yeah,
yes.
That was like it's based off of one of those animes. I don't remember which one.
Well, the thing is, I do have a hollow sketch of me. It's in my room at my house. I have to go get it to show you guys. But but the thing is, instead of it's my actual. Remember when Ichigo went crazy and he went into his full hollow? I have a form like that, but it doesn't look anything like Ichigo's. But my sword in Bankai form, that middle area. When I control my hollow, I can form a Seto in that and fire it from my sword.
Now, I think I have an idea what you guys want to do.
But this is before I even know that you
do have a game program that we could use for Bleach, because it's already been out for like 4 years, so I think we can use that.
On my sword.
But I'm going to do it downstairs in order to hook up to the internet, because I got no way of hooking up my internet to my
phone. Oh my god, hang on.
Okay.
Let me turn on my hotspot.
I thought something new now that you want to do in the bound.
Well, this would be something to work on later, not necessarily just start doing now.
Yeah, we're not starting now.
Well, no, but we can. But I mean, I got plenty of free time as it is. I can just start working on it right now.
Hey, when we do the rift, if we do this fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Can we have our Zanpakutos have physical forms?
Why would
they can have physical forms, but they have to be.
Okay. Hang on. About that physical form.
Since he's DM, it only counts if he approves on it.
Well,
we don't have our anime and Dungeons and Dragons. We'll get back to the
discussion.
Don't worry about it.
Me and Hill are going to be discussing everything.
Yeah, because we don't want you to have this disproportionate, out of the fucking control looking even lucky sword.
Okay, if we're going to do this, you guys got to remember, this is how we're going to do it. Yeah. This is going to be a testal experiment only. Basically, almost everything is allowed, except for this sapling thing.
Okay, I'll think of something. So I won't let someone look at that, but I'll still think of something else.
I do like the sword. The sword looks badass for the Bankai. I do like that.
I'll think of something else that I can do.
But how are we going to start this campaign even if we do it? Are we going to start off in the spirit circle?
Hold on, we got someone knocked on the door.
Oh shit,
Hold on,
pause the
guys.
video. Never mind.
So did you by chance have any double dice?
Let me check in my drawer real quick. I'll be right back.
Who's there? Who is this? Hey Tyler! Hey Tyler, you want another pop? Or does Timmy need one?
I don't know.
Why don't you ask Timmy?
Timmy!
How many AA batteries you need?
Hey, how many AA batteries do you need?
Two.
Just two?
Your roommate!
Here you go. See if these work, alright?
Alright, thanks.
Okay. We must be.
Okay, so
I do like the Bankai.
Yeah, see-
Bankai looks good.
yeah, the Bankai. But what's weird about it is that when I dual wield, they'll think, oh, it's probably a dual wield Bankai.
No,
But
there's only one true Bankai that's actually a true dual wielding.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
those two captains.
those two captains, did they ever show the Bankai in the manga?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Yeah,
they do in the
Shunsui-
anime, so
Shunsui Bunkai.
I am more than confident they do
What?
it.
Shunsui's Bunkai is a
They-
double
they showed it in the
sword,
anime.
but we can't find out which the other one was.
When they were fighting Aizen?
No, the two
No,
captains.
not when they're fighting
Yeah.
Aizen. They
They're
showed
together,
when they
they
were
were
fighting.
together. But
Because
one,
one does like a play game type Bankai type thing. The other one
Oh,
like
then
absorbs energy and then shoots it back
They didn't
at
actually fight him, but they were about to.
yeah.
But that was their Shikai, not their Bankai.
Those ones were dead.
Oh, they were dead.
No.
Okay.
No, because
No,
remember,
pretty sure that was their Bankai.
remember they said their incantation. When they said their incantation, that's their Shikai.
Going through those.
They never said Bankai. And
Either
then-
way, that's still a dual wielding Zanpakuto.
Yeah,
so,
but we don't know. But their Bankai was
Fresh
way
package.
different.
Oh.
Their Bankai should be a way different form.
we'll find out later.
Because remember when their Zanpakutos came to life?
No, those two Bankais were never in the same form. Okay, this is how those two Bankais work. They were one unit whenever they were combined. However, though, they split it into two. That was
when
their
they hit
Bankai.
Shikai.
No, that was their Bankai.
Okay, so
So
that
that
is
was-
their Bankai.
Their Shikai was basically one sword.
Situation.
Was basic. No, I didn't turn it on yet. Hang on.
Alright.
Okay, so what I wanted to say is that when I was playing, when I was playing the game of Bleach, the one that you start off in
I'm gonna let
Lost
you
no
know
chest.
it's gonna
Sorry,
be
this
slow.
may contain spoilers. Do not listen to me if you want this not to be spoiled. I actually know, still listen, but
Alright, try it now. It is. You
spoiler.
gotta
alert.
search it again.
When I got further into the game,
Should be.
did it have the zombie
There it is.
rebellion?
Yeah, it's that one.
Fuck,
Fast
too bad.
forward, I think. Is
Forget about the game. Forget about it. I can't remember now. It's been too long.
It is.
Okay, so what about you? Hey, Richard, what about you? What's your Shikai and Bankai? You have an idea for it yet?
Well, odds are I wouldn't actually play anything
It's equal to
from,
Death 34.
from here. And I might make one anyway, just because it'd be fun.
Like I already thought about this, so I already have my shit fucking planned out.
Well, I was planning on doing this in the first place because I've been wanting to start like an
Matter of
anime-based
fact,
campaign.
he's already brought this up to us
Hey.
2 months ago.
Hey, wait, what are the three forms
I
of the wrong
just
cards?
need to get it started.
Hey, what are the three forms of the wrong card? First, they're Minos Grande. What was the name of the Minos Grande if they became the other a wrong card? When they were a wrong card.
It was either no, because it wasn't Arcana. Wait, yeah, it was. Wasn't the next one because it became Minos Grande, and then I think it went.
It ate
Arcana.
other Minos Grandes and turned into something else. What was that called? Oh, Vossaloris. Okay, I already have my Vossaloris form out and it's drawn. I have it at my house.
Okay, if we're gonna do this is an experiment.
You guys gotta remember, I'm not very far into Bleach right now, so some of what you're talking about, I don't know. I
Oh,
don't get what you're
it's-
saying.
Okay, don't worry. You understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Here,
Should we
do you
play
want,
it?
Do you want to see a cliff notes? So you can go watch or read it, I should say.
Let's do it.
Do you mind?
I don't know.
Okay. Here, I'll just go
I've
to
never been one for spoilers.
I'll go to one of my
It
favorite
don't hurt
guys.
me none.
This guy explains it a little better than I do.
Do you is he does he talk? Is he one of your supporters?
Yep.
Okay.
That's kind of what my
Ha!
sword will look
Shit.
like.
Skipping. Once it's lagging a little bit.
That's kind of what my sword will look like. But if I want to make it look anything
What's,
like that,
what is that?
that's flame.
Oh, so it's a
That's
fire.
It's based off
Sword. Okay,
of.
so sapping's out of the question. That's still life force,
Yes.
right? Okay, so
Actually, I don't know about that because if we're doing sapping, Because if I'm going to
Theoretically, you could just weaken someone's stamina
yeah, that would
And
be
then make them stop moving, and they can
because they're too
hardly-
weak. 'Cause
paralyzed.
they just don't have enough energy to keep
And
up.
then I can just end them right there. But
Yeah.
the thing that I thought was cool in my head is that when I kill them, I steal one of their abilities. Say I kill Ichigo, but I didn't really want to. I would steal his Getsugo Tensho because that was the strongest. Because that was kind of cool to me. He never had any other ability.
Okay, if
Well,
we're going to do choosing, that's going to be out of the question.
No, we're not. We're okay. We're not gonna kill anybody that's good.
But no, that's right there is what it's going to
Okay.
look like in its Shikai form. Its Bankai form was going to be, you know how the ice guy goes into his Bankai, he looks like his fucking dragon?
I'll put back in.
You want to go as a fire dragon.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Like
the thing
fire
is,
wings, fire tail. I
yeah,
can do
okay. You know how all their bodies change when they go in the Bunkai form? My Bunkai would be a bit different. Like, okay, so I've already fought my Hollow and I've already controlled it, but the Soul Society knows nothing about me. I was never part. Oh wait, hey, okay, Ichigo's dad. He was a lieutenant, right?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
What squad was
Yeah.
he part of? What
Huh.
squad was he part of?
He was part of the 4 Nation.
He was part of the 4 strongest squads. We never really figured out
And
in
his
the series.
fucking Zanbato has a different name, but has the same powers as Ichigo. What was his Zanbato's name?
It was Getsuga.
Yeah, it was Getsuga.
So
Wait.
Zangetsu, and then his name of his father's sword was Getsuga.
No, Getsuga was a technique,
Yeah,
and he used it to his advantage.
yeah, but
But it
what was
wasn't an
his
actual
Zanbato's name?
Getsuga. His name was named after itself.
Oh, so
Just
there
like
was
King Kai's Kaioshin Kaiotien.
so there was
not this.
Getsuga and Zangetsu,
Mm.
or
Let me look
Getsu
this up.
and Zangetsu.
Let me go to
As,
Google.
as in the Japanese name of them. And Moongetsu and Moongetsu. Blah 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 blah. Anyway.
I doubt that's how that goes. But
No,
let's look up
no. In Japan, it's Zangetsu
Yeah.
and Getsuga Tensho still, but in Moongetsu without Moongetsu. That's the English version of it. Okay, so my sword can't steal. Wait,
Oh, fuck.
what about this? When I'm fighting them, if I cut them, I can absorb one of their abilities for a while and use it against them.
Okay. I don't
And then when
see
they die, I
anything
can't
wrong
use it
with
no more.
that.
How about
I
that?
don't see anything wrong with
If
that.
I find them, I can use their abilities, but I just can't use it after they die.
Yeah.
Like say
Perhaps.
Ichigo, I need to use your Getsuga. We need to combine ours together. So I cut them just a bit, and then we both use it.
Okay, I don't want Ichigo. I want Ichigo's dad.
Bleach Online.
Maybe 7. I gotta change it up to 7.
Here it is. Oh no,
I'm
no.
going from oldest to newest. It's kind of better. I can go from here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause this right here. And then we're gonna skip through some of this shit. Come on, clicker.
Okay, so do we also have to think of a full
Wait,
brain?
what? This changes everything.
What?
In the anime, Ichigo's father, Aizen, is shown to have captain level power. But I think, this is a think theory, that it was never mentioned that he was a substitute Shigami.
So his father was also a substitute?
So where does he get his powers? Also, why did he hide his powers, or why couldn't he use his powers for 20 years? And why did the fact of his son?
And when he came back, but he had a lieutenant badge on his shoulder, because I saw it when he fought
Okay, this is the
Kingfisher.
whole backstory of Ichigo's father, I think. To give you a little backstory before explaining, so after Ichigo is done with the Fullbringers, blah blah blah, Aizen was a former head of the branch of the Shiba clan. Has the Shiba that Rukia knew, Kaien Shiba, and the captain of the 10th Division. He was in the Shigami world until Aizen, Gen Imushima, and Kano Tozen were doing these experiments with Hollow and
Whatever you
Shigami
think
in
would
the
be
human
best.
world.
Alright.
So the thing is,
Wait, I ain't done. So after a while, he decided to go see what was going on in the human world because people died. And he found a white, an experimental hollow, and he couldn't defeat it. So Ichigo's mother came, and she is revealed to be a Quincy and tried to defeat it. She did it, but she was injured by it, which infected her, and she was becoming a hollow. So Kisuke found Ichigo's mother
blue.
and father, and told Aizen that if he wants her to live, he has to sacrifice his power to protect her in a device as he did with Vezion, but not 100% the same. He accepted the lost his powers and became human. So when she died, he got his powers back because it stopped protecting her.
Isane's point of view that the captains didn't actually tell them what they were doing or where they were going or what they were going to come.
Oh, Yunohara.
Yachiru is seeing that Kenpachi left.
I remember this guy. He talks about a lot of good anime
looking
stuff.
over a letter that she got from Unohana. I'm not exactly sure what the letter says.
This is when they were finding out our own cars.
This is when you find a little more about Kenpachi, which I'm going to give a little more input on.
Okay, so he was part of the 10th Division,
Yeah, he was the leader. He was the captain of the 10th.
but he dropped down and became a lieutenant.
No, he became human.
In the event I don't die, could you go out and pick me up a DVD box set of Samurai
Anyway.
Champloo? I haven't seen it, but
No, we're talking about anime, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, we're talking about, we should just make this anything discussion right now.
That's why I call it an anime discussion. Anything could go.
Okay, so, what about this? Like I said, it has that form, but it has a special ability that I never, usually I would never use my Bankai unless I needed to. I would only use my Shikai. My Shikai has an ability to it. My speed increases, my body, my speed increases, my swords can shoot beams out, can do like a sword slash and it would shoot that slash forward. And then also, if if that slash hits them, I can teleport instantly to them and then attack them. Does that work?
Ignore that. That's supposed to be cringy comedy.
Oh crap! Oh crap! I can't move my neck.
Okay.
Oh, fuck!
Did you hear me?
What?
Read the part where it says 531 all the way down to, and all the way down to the, all the way down.
Yeah, I know.
So basically, if I'm getting this right, Aizen's or Ishin's,
Yeah, I remember this part.
basically Ishin's Bankai is basically blood light.
Yes, he needs to take in blood in order to use his fire. Blue fire, sorry. Blue fire.
The Azure Flame?
Yeah, his flames are hotter than the sun.
His flames will basically boil you to a crisp and say fuck you. But his power requires blood.
What the fuck? That voice. What the fuck?
This is kind of a bad thing too because this is at the absolute limit that his powers can go. Not really much of a shocker because
There was a lot of Soul Reapers that were in the human world that were part of the 20, like, remember when what the fuck were those good people named that helped Ichigo use his hall powers? The Visors? The Visors? I'm probably butchering the name.
He is trying to hear this.
That's right.
Fine, it's freaking Unohana. They fight a little bit more, and she manages to stab Kenpachi in the shoulder with a hidden blade, I guess she had on her person. And she states that those that fight with one hand should have the other hand occupied with something else. Kenpachi disagrees with this and says that she would never have used such tactics the first time they fought, and that she's changed. So much so that he can't even respect her the same way he did when they first fought. So on the next page we had, oh, by the way, we're already on page 14. Yeah, you see how fast that went? How fast was that? That was already... that was only 7 minutes, and I screwed up a bunch of times in this review, so that's easily like 4 or 5 minutes already. We're already almost done with this chapter, like I said, pretty quick. Alright, so, the next few pages are a little bit confusing, at least from my perspective. Let me try to illustrate what I mean here. Okay, so this page starts off with Kenpachi Zanpakuto hitting the ground away from him. Unohana has Zaraki pinned up against the wall, holding his sword to his neck, and stating that she didn't actually change at all, and Zaraki is actually the one that got weaker. He says that, you can really feel the emotion in Zaraki here. I mean, that's something I never would have thought I would have ever said. I can feel the emotion in Zaraki, but you really can. Because he talks about all the different, like, before he met Unohana, it doesn't matter who he fought, what he fought.
He's as good at pronouncing his name as I am with yours.
And it wasn't before Unohana, he never really felt the joy of battle. He never felt fear. He never really got into it as much as Unohana was before. Like, in a sense, this is the whole reason why he's like
I purposely screw up yours because I don't care.
Being defeated
oh wow!
by people like Ichigo and people like Unohana, that he has to keep reminding himself that he's just
you
not
still
better
respond
than
to
everyone.
secure just as much as I do as you would your real name.
I do say secure. What was it? Stop saying his name!
It's Zakir, not Zakir.
You guys might bring up the fact of like Noitora and like, oh well, Kenpachi felt fear when he fought Noitora because he had he said he was going to die. I don't really consider that fear. I kind of consider that like a passing passing observation. Like, Kenpachi was kind of like toying with Noitora the entire time. He really was, because even when he removed his eye patch, Kenpachi wasn't the one that removed his eye patch. Noitora did it, you know, with his attack. So Zaraki never really considered him a major opponent. He was just kind of like playing with him, and then halfway through playing with him, he's like, oh, well, okay, I'll just finish you off, whatever. He just, you know, I think that's like just a passing comment. I really wouldn't consider it fear. So Zaraki laments a little bit more, and this leads to, I mean, the end of the chapter is a little bit, you know, better, but I would say this is the high point of the chapter. Zaraki sheds the most manly of tears that you will ever see on this planet, either from a real character or an anime character. Real character would insinuate a human being, but you know where I was going with this, okay? Elfman approves.
Elfman approves.
This is how he's gonna die so pathetically. Oh, silly. Yes, it is, actually. And this is where we get a little bit confusing. I mean, maybe not confusing. You might be watching this right now and being like, oh my god, Becky, it was so obvious, it was a dream, you know, it's not like it's a hallucination, okay? You don't have to go look at everything. All I'm saying is that, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a hallucination in some way, because we cut over back to Unohana, who's holding, like, they're just clashing swords. So the sword is back in Kenpachi's hand. Along with this, Unohana's sword is no longer bloody. He doesn't show the same kind of wound, and Unohana even mentions, like, you know, it looks like you were unconscious there for a second, which I guess, at first when I read this, I'm like, unconscious from the stab. But I guess after reading it again, I'm like, no, he was probably just, you know, I guess fighting her and then, like, having a thought or a hallucination of this is what would happen if, you know, he lost, or maybe it's something Unohana directly did to him. But I'm gonna debunk that theory right off the bat, though, because that doesn't seem like how Unohana would fight in this battle. Unohana would fight with just sheer brute strength. Even if she did have the ability to do some kind of, you know, hallucination or mess with the Kenpachi's head, I don't think she would have ever done it. But yeah, even Zaraki brings that up. He brings up, he's like, what the hell was that all about? Oh, who cares? I just gotta fight this bitch. So he gets ready to go at her again with a new maniacal smile on his face. The chapter ends with one more inner monologue by Unohana, stating that Kenpachi will actually not be the one to die here, and that every time he comes close to death, he always comes back even stronger. And she also brings up the kind of confusing fact that was imposed on by her, and that is her sin. What the hell is the big deal about coming back from death? I mean, I have personally died twice while hosting this show, and I came back both times, so I guess I'm the most badass Kenpachi ever, right?
Welcome to Third Death. That's funny. He's using a technically soul scythe form.
Huh.
I get it.
Who the fuck is that guy? Actually, you know what? Alright, let me think about this. Okay. First time he showed up, it was a 5. Next time, right now, it was a 4. Now, he wants me to think it's going to be a 3, but if you carry a quadratic equation divided by the square root of a banana, you get... Oh, there we go. It's all coming together. Yes. Next time he's coming back, he's bringing me the Triforce! It all makes perfect sense. He wants to give me the greatest higher honor of being the most epic person ever. He's going to give me ultimate abilities to make any wish I want, and I can rule over Hyrule for all eternity. I'm going to hang out with Link and defeat Ganon, and, oh, Princess Zelda. I'm going to meet Princess Zelda. I'm going to... Santos the Gardeners.
Sorry guys, you know, we're kind of watching a video.
Just enjoy what you can hear in the background.
Quarter attachments.
Is this sad as I forgot we were doing a recording?
Okay, so I kind of got off topic there for a little bit. What was I going to go on? Oh yeah, chapter's over, right? Alright, so, you know, like I said, very short chapter. The whole point of this, in my opinion anyway, is to set up for a flashback for next week, which that's basically what's going to go on because, you know, not much dialogue. You get to see what's going on with each story, but it was all just a fight against Unohana and leading up to Unohana lamenting the fact of, you know, what exactly Kenpachi's, Zaraki's origin story is here. You know, I've heard a lot of people saying, like, Kenpachi's actually really old, or as old as Unohana. You know, because like the way that that this is syncing up, like they both had a battle way back when, and just everything's syncing up. So that's possible where Zaraki could have fought her way back then, and maybe she did something to him that maybe she personally did something that makes him never like die or makes him personally immortal, or maybe she's just blaming herself because if Unohana didn't fight him way back then he wouldn't be striving to become so strong, or he wouldn't be coming back to Neville and stuff. Maybe that's what she means.
That's weird.
Also,
they never
this
really
is always been bugging me. I don't know if you guys
there was like no
looked into
guns
this,
on
but
oh well,
right, so,
besides that guy who had shoot set up with his guns.
On the original 13, Gochi 13. Now, we can't really see Unohana's face when Yamamoto has that flashback. We can't really see her face, but when you filmed the original 13, Yamamoto looked pretty young. He looked about as young as Unohana does now, like about in 30s and 40s in human years. But now we come to so much more into the future, several thousand years into the future, and Yamamoto was old, and Unohana still looks pretty, pretty young, pretty like in her 30s. So I always wondered about that. Like maybe that's something. Maybe that is something.
I can check this out on my own time. Let's not suffer the audience here anymore.
The cringe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
So I got a question for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I want you have to have 5 characters from anime. Build your ultimate stealth team.
Ultimate stealth team.
Ultimate stealth team.
You must have 5 characters, only 1 from each universe.
Okay. Ninja Gaiden's technically an anime though, right?
I guess.
Okay, so I would
I'll
have.
count it for whatever
Okay,
reason.
I'll have Ryu Hayabusa.
Okay.
I would have. I think it's somebody from Naruto.
And for those of you in the chat, tell us what your favorite or ultimate stealth team would be.
Kakashi Hatake. So I have Ryu Hayabusa, Kakashi Hatake.
Of course you would have Kakashi.
Yeah, because Kakashi's a badass. Shut up. Anyway, with his Sharingan still. Think of another anime. I would have the main character from Persona 5, because now he's a thief. He's more stealthy than ever. And I would have. Who's the next one? Oh, and I would have the Stealth Force Captain from Bleach, which is what's 4?
Oh yeah, that would be 4. Still need 1 more.
Oh, 5.
I would just use 2.
Yeah, so your team's starting to sound pretty damn OP right now.
Somebody go on with theirs. I'm still getting my 5th.
Okay.
I just use Zoro.
From?
One Piece.
Okay. Yes, because he's very stealthy.
Fuck you.
Why not?
Pick the 5 most powerful swordsmen you can think of off the top of your head.
Zoro, Hawkeye.
Only one from the same universe.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I have
Zoro
Ryu,
would be him. Zabuza.
Kakashi,
Okay.
No, not Zabuza.
Zabuza would be a really good choice.
main character.
I mean, it's supposed to be a stealth team.
Sasuke.
I don't know. Is Sasuke really stealthy? He doesn't really seem that stealthy.
He can be
He
stealthy
can be if he
wants
wanted
be.
to.
Yeah, okay, so then there's... Okay, so I have Ryu, Kakashi, the main character from Persona 5, and I have the captain of the stealth squad from Bleach.
Bleach?
I can't even remember her name.
Yeah.
Okay, if
I'm
I'm
pulling
going
a
to
brain
go
fart on
Bleach,
that one.
I think I'm going to go
Soy phone.
Yoraishi.
Okay.
I'll go Yoraishi.
Okay.
That's a hard one. I don't know who my other 2 would be.
You want to let Zach here give it a shot?
Yeah, because I think my 2 would just be those.
What would your
those
be?
3.
How many 5 would you?
Let's see. Minato.
You also watch it?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of good videos.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, anyway.
I would probably pick Minato as my first one. With his perfect Susanoo.
Minato doesn't have Susanoo.
Apparently he does. It's just that he's never used it in canon.
Hey, can we get those sodas?
Shit. Yeah, you're just gonna have to get into the room and tell me how much you owe me. Just you.
Yeah. Oh, you're 3. I'm just gonna take 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, cookies.
Are you still thinking?
Cookies.
Do you want me to tell you what my ultimate stealth team would
You
be?
can go and do that one.
Okay. So, I will pick Naruto, Luffy, Black Star, Ichigo, Natsu. That's all 5 of them.
My team instantly would be as Zoro. Nobody can match up to Zoro.
Did anyone pay attention to who I picked?
Yes, yeah, Natsu's not very stealthy. He says, fuck stealth and say, let's go.
Naruto, not stealthy. Black Star, not stealthy. Fucking, Ichigo, not stealthy. Luffy, not stealthy. And Natsu, definitely not stealthy.
Okay, well, if we're going to do that, I pick all the characters from Super Dragon Ball Z.
Like, I want to build a stealth team that's going to ruin every stealth opportunity imaginable.
I'll just pick Minato, I'll pick a Gutsuki, I'll pick Hit, and I'll pick, what's one more? I had it in my head. Now it's not what it's called.
Zoro, Sasuke. You know what, I'll choose somebody from Gundam.
I got it. Can they be from a video game anime?
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
Oh my god, Kirito.
Is Kirito stealthy at all?
No, see, it doesn't have to be stealthy. Look at his fucking team.
Okay, then I would use Kirito. Okay, so hey, here would be my team. It would be, of course, the first 4 stealthy as fuck. It would be, Ryu Hayabusa, who's a ninja. From Ninja Gaiden, he's a ninja. That's stealthy as fuck. Kakashi Hatake, stealthy, badass motherfucker.
He's very.
The main character of Persona 5, which is now a thief, and he has to be stealthy. And then 4th one is Soifon. My 5th one would be Kirito. Kirito would be to scratch him on the 4. Can go in, do what they need to do, then come back and help Kirito kill whoever's fending off. Because we need to have a distraction while the stealth team goes in, does what they need to do, and then comes back.
Oh, sweet. The newest Ruby episode's out. I'll have to watch that.
Ruby? Oh, yeah. I see that too. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. Take Kirito out of it. I put Blake in there. From Ruby. There you go. There's my stealth.
She can be very stealthy.
There's my stealth team. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
My stealth team's got very PO right there. Without Zoro.
Who would be your most overpowered people in all of anime?
Yes.
Zoro. Zoro's just like,
Zoro could kill fucking Goku in his fucking Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form. No match whatsoever.
That's because
He would
Zoro...
take a Kamehameha and do this.
Slice through.
He would cross his arms bleeding and be like, what was that for?
Next.
He was like, sup.
Next. That's the way I would do it. Next. I'm bored. Next.
Spirit Ball doesn't do shit. You lost. Slice. I'm bored with this. Done. Oh, hey, hey, I want to show you something really fast.
Oh, it's like I need to make sure that...
Does anybody know who made Ruby? Do you guys know who made Ruby?
I don't remember.
Rooster Teeth.
No. Who was the main developer?
Monty.
Yeah, who died?
Yeah.
Monty made something else that he
I've already seen Final Dead Fantasy. I've seen
No, not that. Yes. It's during the fighting part that was really cool.
Yeah, but I've seen all of them.
Yeah, I've seen his list.
You seen all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Tifa was fucking them up, but then Tifa didn't have a material because fucking...
That was from Dead Fantasy, yes!
Yeah, but Himito fucking destroyed her fucking material.
In fire.
Oh, fuck, that looks lit. Literally.
All coated in fire.
Okay, I need a pencil.
Oh shit, yes, it came through.
All coated in fire. And then have fire like the ice guy does, all coated around me in fire.
Yeah, check a few things.
Okay.
Freaking, and then like evolve it into lightning, the true ultimate Bankai. Zah! Because everybody knows that the evolution form to fire is technically lightning.
Yup.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yup, okay.
Okay.
But if I'm going to do a lightning form with that sword,
Yep.
that's going to be interesting.
So we can actually watch the live stream that we're doing right now.
Let's not say that we did.
Let's not.
That's just tricky.
Because I'm probably going to have to turn off my
Fucking
Wi-Fi here.
echoes.
And you got to do that game thing that you want to show everybody.
Good, thank you for reminding that.
They have strings on the bottom of them.
Throw.
No, they have strings with bells. Okay, they have strings with bells that have power within them.
Wait, I got a question. What's after Bankai? There's something else that's after Bankai.
Is there something after Bankai?
There is.
Is there?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because if you remember correctly, Ichigo went from Bankai to something else in the manga.
Fuck if
Hey,
I know.
do you
I
remember
never even attempted to read that.
Is there another form after Bankai?
No. there's
Yes,
not
there
another
is,
form.
because if you read, because if
It was
you,
a second stage of the bond.
yeah, it would be a second stage.
And you know why? Because it's a rare occasion. You have a rare occasion where a certain spirit of Bankai has a second stage.
Oh,
Evolution.
okay. My armor, my stuff I'll be wearing when I go Bankai would be it wouldn't be armor. It would look like the cloak, like a normal like Soul Reaper cloak. Instead, though, when you try to hit it, it's as hard as steel. You can't. I mean, it's the hardest material in the Bleach world, which means you can't cut it or even touch me. The only part that's weak is my head, and my head's already okay. Remember Ichigo's full-bring Bankai form, where had like him with gloves and looked like he had like armor around his neck and stuff.
No, I don't remember this.
Oh, that's right. I've never seen that. Fuck. Do you
Exactly.
remember? Okay, so mine would be like his, except everything would be red on black, and it would be all armor. The armor would be red, and the whole entire thing would be black.
All right, here's the website I was making.
Oh.
Here you go.
Is that your
Yep, this is my website.
sword though?
Yeah, this is mine. It's my character right here. I like fire anyways.
Okay, so the bells on the bottom of these when they
The
glow.
Buster Sword.
Hey, when they glow. Okay, I can
That
still
can
shoot.
break sound barriers with the pressure of
Okay.
the speed of sound.
So when I can still shoot beams out of my sword, but when my bells glow, if I use them both at the same
Because your sword
time,
is
it's
so
a more
hot.
powerful slash.
A single slice can slice a person and have like a lightsaber.
So, is that what your character's doing, okay?
Yeah.
No, dude, if all four of us worked together as a team, goddamn, we'd be OP.
My sword is basically a giant claymore, but it's light enough that it can swing at the speed of sound.
You know what's weird? So when I have my two swords, I move faster than the speed of sound.
Sweet.
I got one. I got an interesting picture
my
to show you
servers.
guys.
What about your swords in Bankai? What would yours be?
I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into it.
Okay, would you have hollow powers too?
Okay. I'm gonna limit this that only 2 people can have hollow powers.
Well, I want hollow powers. I already have my hollow figured out and drawn.
The reason why I'm gonna say
No.
that is because if everybody here has hollow powers, it's too overpowered as it is in the
Well,
game.
I wouldn't use hollow powers anyway.
I have one because I
I
already
would
have mine.
strictly
I already
go
have
with
mine
Reaper
drawn
power.
out and already have his
Here's the
abilities
guidelines.
figured out.
But I will tell you something right now. Your Zanpakuto can be part of your hollow power.
Well,
But it would be a lot more weaker with people natural as hollow power.
Okay, let me show you. Okay, so say I'm out of energy and I can't fire any more beams from my sword. My hollow power kicks in, and I can shoot a Seto from my double swords as a beam. And of course, with my Bankai as well, my Seto is even more powerful, and it comes in between my sword. If I focus all my energy into my sword and shoot it, it's
Here it is. I'll show
Yeah,
you
you know
this
what I
one.
mean.
Here's this one. I'm a part of this faction right here. Yeah, it's in Turbin's development.
You go room really fast because of character sheets.
Hmm?
You go room really fast because of character
And
sheets.
I don't have that many character sheets.
Here it is. Never Writer. This is the website I'm a part of. And
Do
also,
you have
let
any character sheets left?
I might have one.
me show you
How many
a
character sheets do you have left?
And here's this one right here.
Okay, so
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons Online. Whatever you do not play it. I heard it sucks.
This one does suck. Now the first one, I'm a part of that
Duel of
faction.
the Under Art. Yeah, I heard this is supposed to be good.
if you can get your paper and he can get his paper, we can start doing this while we're talking about anime stuff. Are we gonna stop this video? Or still gonna talk about anime? Because we got way off topic.
Hey, of course we're not way off topic about words, but then the discussion.
Okay,
The discussion.
do we really want to do the character sheets now? Because that's...
Hell no.
No, it's
I
too
mean,
late.
we can start thinking of names right now, put names and stats up right now.
Yeah.
I need to think of Japanese name. Hold up.
I think since yours is kind of coated in fire, I think I'm going to go straight lightning.
Okay.
Do a straight lightning dragon. And just fuck people up. Hey! That bitch!
Hey,
Bye!
hey, your Shikai, I mean, your Bankai can go right into your hands and make them blades from your hands that are
No. Do you understand the most powerful thing in the whole world is lightning? Wanna know
You
why?
would be a lightning god.
It's
You would be a
made
fire
out of
god. I
plasma.
would be a goddamn death god.
No, we can't have another fire god, not like Yamato.
Old Man Yama's a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Would you
we
be Old Man
can't
Yama?
replace Yamato.
Could you beat him in
What?
that form?
Okay.
Because
But-
he's not coated in fire. He is fire.
He's like 8. No, let me stop there. Let me stop there.
I'm looking for a picture that I
Okay,
had.
so how you spell Shikai again? S-H-I-K K-A-I? Shikai and
No I'm on this list.
There was a picture I had. It looked pretty fucking badass.
Well, I actually do have a
Chicago's
few
photo.
ideas that can make these next
I-A.
few discussions a lot better.
Okay, what you got?
Which, the biggest thing I'd like to do is actually have some discussion topics written down ahead of time, so that we're ready to just bring up the topic and start talking about them.
Hey, does anybody have an app that can see what Ashura is in Japanese?
And here's this one.
What?
What's Ashura in Japanese?
That is
We'll
Japanese.
check that out later.
Oh,
Ashura is Japanese.
well, the thing is, my bunkai is Demon Lord Ashura. Is the name of the Zamba. Is the name of the bunkai is Demon Lord. Because there's Tensu Zangetsu. There's
You know Ashura is just a horny demon, right?
So you're a horny demon.
No, like he's like the king of slaves, king of slaves of hell.
Yeah, I know that. That wasn't really what I was
That's
doing.
what I was translating for. You could have just asked.
Oh, okay. What
You
is
know
it?
he actually knows Japanese, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay, well the thing is that's what I was going for with my bunkai, because my bunkai.
Isn't that right, Patchy?
You? But yes.
Okay, so my bunkai can mostly steal their powers.
We call him Patchy because he only has one eye.
Oh my god, you are a horrible person.
Yep.
Anyway.
Hey, I could always call you Nick Fury.
I'm not bald, but I might shoot you anyways.
Okay, anyway. So back to the
I
thing.
swear, for your birthday, if I ever find out what it is, I'm gonna get you an eye
Oh, yeah.
patch.
Hey guys, if you guys want to make your own Soul Reaper and make your own bunkai, please tell us what it would be, what powers your Shikai and bunkai would have, and what your form would look like in a bunkai form.
Fuck. There was
You
a
need
form.
another charger?
There was an old form that I used to have
yeah,
on my
bunch of
phone, and I
chargers.
don't have it anymore. But like in the anime version, like he was all coated in black. Like he was just black. His aura was black.
Okay, so my bunkai form would look like Ichigo's bunkai form when you have Fullbringer. Oh wait, do I think Fullbringer 2s? Or
No.
Okay, good. Anyway,
This is after the fight, so this
Okay.
is after all of the shit with Aizen. This basically
Okay.
takes place after all of that shit.
okay, so I would have a Fullbringer outfit, but except everything would be red and like dark red and dark black. So if you try to hit me, I could just punch your sword, and it wouldn't. My hand would not be bleeding at all. So I would have like strong enough armor. Like it could still be broken. There's a weak spot in my armor, but I don't show that doesn't happen until my back is against the wall. But
Now think about that form just all coated in lightning.
well, let's see.
Oh shit, that looks great.
That's what his stage 3 is gonna look like.
Let's see.
My stage 2, my bunkai though, is
God mode lightning version.
I guess.
Now his sword's gonna look something more fierce.
Okay, so of course your normal form of your sword is gonna be a normal fucking katana, of course. Which is a normal fucking katana, and then split into two Ashura, and then Bunkai Demon Lord Ashura. And then now, can I still I still steal their powers, but until I kill them. But this is the problem here.
Here's another one on the website. It's a platformer.
Who are we gonna be fighting normal
That's all your
enemies?
four
Are we gonna be fighting
characters.
hollows? What are we
We
doing?
can make our own
Yeah,
picture from here. I'll just have to put it out a 3D platform, take a picture of it.
Did we ever
put plaster
go to
here,
the Soul
put your
Society and
name.
figure something out, or
We
did we
can,
go to Soul
oh,
Society?
yeah.
with
The
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 fire?
Soul Society is looking for new
You put your
recruits
stats
because
right
like
here.
Ichigo dies and
And then
all of
once
them
I'll
like
read it
somehow die.
for
So
you.
like Yamato comes in
It'll
and
lay
he's
out the
looking
map.
for new recruits.
New
And show you a
captains.
3D
Yeah,
demonstration.
and he
All
comes
you
in
gotta do is
and
click on the
he's all
dice.
like,
It'll do a red
who are
line.
you three? And he comes
And
in
you
and
go
he's
from
all,
Before,
Yeah, you 4, you 5.
Now,
he comes in.
I
he's
have
all like,
a
"Who are you
DM
guys?
screen if you want
And
to
what
use
is
it.
your power? What
Okay, I
can
can
you
just
do?
scan
All
it
of
then.
that good
That'll
stuff.
be pretty easy.
And then he hears about us having like,
I'm trying to get
Like,
myself one of those.
well, our like we've been slaying hollows all around the
One of
world.
those little maps, grid
We
maps.
came to find
that
somebody
you can
else to
draw
fight
on.
with us.
Yeah.
Great
All the
for
problems we had in
dungeons.
Control.
Yeah.
Middles Grandes are coming in more and more often.
Nice.
There's more alarm cars showing up everywhere.
Here's an example of what it looks like.
The world is now in
Randomize
fucking
the
distress.
Go from there.
Hey, question: Does his sisters have solar powers then?
We don't really know much.
Well,
about
Connie can see ghosts.
They never confirmed it. They just went from the ghost-looking thing, and then they never went from there.
Yeah, that's kind of weird how because Connie can see ghosts, and of course his sister
Such a waste
says
of potential.
she can sense ghosts, but I think it's a little
It would have
bullshit.
been pretty good. Pretty damn good.
Which is actually pretty useful. It gives me all sorts of different lists, monster skills. For
Okay, so
my favorite part about this,
I just saw something my sword, my Bankai can do. I can absorb the Seto and then send it back right out with 10 times the force of it.
I'm trying to look up a good lightning sword. I'm not
So
using
come on, Minos Grande, shoot me with their Seto. See what you fucking got. Sink, right back at you. Well, actually, there was already a person that could do that, but he sent back the same type of it, and that was.
Even
Actually, he sent it back
Dungeon
20 times
generator?
stronger.
He sent it back 20 times
and I
stronger?
believe
With a
it
sword?
has-
Oh, fucking shit. Mine sends back 10 times stronger. God damn it. I can't do that. 'Cause that's already. Oh, actually, can I do that?
You would have to get trained by him to do that.
Okay, let's make sure that them two are still alive.
Okay, yeah, like all the captains are still alive, but all the captains are looking for new recruits.
Yeah, new recruits.
Like even Yamato's all like, we're kind of looking for high-powered, stronger new recruits
I wonder-
because of something.
Oh, I guess I'll be part of fucking Rukia's group.
I won't be. I can't.
Because I have to be trained by him to send that right back at him. So,
I can't do
wait,
it.
are the lieutenants dead too? Or the lieutenant's alive?
They're alive, but they're retired.
Oh, okay, so Rukia, then I guess I'll become the next lieutenant.
And they're. But you're gonna have to work to become a lieutenant.
Was
and
it
cap-
Squad 12? That
It
shit
was Squad 11. Squad 12 is the other guy. with-
No, Squad 11 is Kenpachi.
Yeah, Squad 11 is Kompashi. Squad 12 is.
Unohara, no, that's Squad 4. Who was part of Squad 12? Do you remember? Sakuma?
Right now, I'm trying to remember.
Okay, lightning. God damn it, I can't do this right. Like, it won't let me do this right. Swords.
We're discussing more stuff about Dungeons and Dragons, and we'll probably do a video on that, hopefully.
Swords.
Scuba, what do you think? Should we do a video on it?
We can do that, but we need preparation first.
Okay. What the hell? Is that Wolverine Jr.?
No, just a friend of mine that's.
Oh my god, I'll just have better luck making a sword.
This dude plays D&D with me as well. But he
I'm
sucks
still
at
gonna
trivia.
keep that one, because
He
that's
really
still gonna be my
sucks.
stage 1 Bonkai, because it's gonna have lightning.
You're gonna have
power.
fire and lightning.
Oh yeah, don't worry
Supposed
about
to
that.
be.
Trust me.
Or you could have fire, lightning, and water in your mouth. Be like
No.
fucking do the onigiri.
It's just gonna be fire and lightning, because fire is the next stage.
Hey, what's that
lightning
move
is
called
the
done
next
by
stage.
Samurai that it starts with a Z and it can mean absolute death in one strike? It was a move made by one of the summons in Final Fantasy. It wasn't called onigiri. It was called something else.
Man, I can't remember off the top of my head.
You mean what? Did it
So-
have anything to do with Aaron?
No, it was a dude on a horse that had a sword. I think it was either start with an O or a Z, and it was one hit. And if that one hit actually connected to me, absolute, it is a chance for an instant kill. Zika. It starts with a Z. I just can't remember what the fuck it's called. Zengit, no. God, what was it? Zengetsu, no. No. God, what was it? Hey, I'm gonna look it up because my phone's.
No, I'm looking up something else, and my phone's about to die too.
Shit. Oh, I have my charger right here for me.
No, my charger in your phone won't work. Now that's a cool looking sword.
Which one? That's one with the axe looking.
Yeah, that's a cool looking sword.
Pretty badass.
That's a cool looking sword.
The one that has an axe in the end of it.
If you want, dude, if you want, use mine. Mine just actually fits yours.
That's a cool
Supposed to
looking
have
sword.
a
That's a cool looking sword. And he's
loop
not paying
generator,
attention.
but I can't seem to find it.
I gotta do this right.
While we're waiting for the discussion, while we're waiting for something else to guys say, like, what the hell is that the game?
This is for PS3.
Oh, the game I was talking about earlier.
It doesn't like there's a Pacific sword I was looking for, but I can't find it.
So you went to our live chat.
Want to know what it sounds like?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ole, 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 ole.
Sounds like my bass just drowned the fuck out. That's hilarious.
Because of the fan.
No, the fan doesn't make a
Huh?
sound.
Whoa.
If it did, then
Yeah,
there's something
something wrong.
fucking wrong with that thing, and it needs to be burnt.
It's possessed. It's
I don't-
possessed.
Okay, I said that backwards. It does not need to be possessed. Okay. Yeah.
It's possessed. We all know it's possessed. Oh my god, the most overpowered captain in all of One Piece.
Which one? Yeah, gravity power. That's pretty OP. I mean, yeah.
The guy in Dressrosa that just summoned like a fucking meteorite to crash on Dressrosa. Oh wait,
Oh,
you ain't up to
no.
that part yet.
It's lagging again.
Get this shit off my screen.
Oh my god, I just now realized on what Lightning's is supposed to be really,
What the
really
hell?
fast.
No thanks. I don't want to buy anything else.
Me rambling about a decade-old anime. Let's start this shit off with setting some ground rules. Now that they've introduced the sacrifice rule, people can no longer throw down their
Okay.
boss monster.
Lightning's is supposed to be a really fast thing, right? Fast sword, fast everything, right? That's what Lightning's is supposed to be. Really super fast that strikes hard and strikes fast. The most powerful sword that I can think of that strikes super fast and really super fast is a rapier.
Yeah, they're pretty thin. They also are pretty light. You know, you can control it pretty well. And with enough force, yeah, you can swing it fast. Especially if it had the ability of lightning.
Now think about Lightning has something else. Because Lightning isn't just about fastness, it's also about brute force. Yeah, shock and paralyzation. Fucking, I'm gonna kill you no matter how the fuck
We're
I
talking
do
about
it.
something that can break the sound barrier and go faster than the speed of sound.
And possibly the speed of light, if you upgrade it enough.
Yep.
Now, fire is the most destructive force out there, right? Other than water and all that, but fire is most well known for destruction and life bringing. The only sword that I can think of that is stronger like that would be a broadsword or a claymore. So, what do you get if you combine a claymore and a rapier?
Is it really the only person in your mind that could possibly have machine
You got
monsters?
the thin blade and then you got the fire, and then you got a dragon form on top of that that's half fire, half lightning.
Hey, Maki's back, doing more
And this
shit
is all
that
just
doesn't
stage
actually do,
2.
like rusting machine
Now, if we
type
want to go to
monsters.
stage 3, which would be a really special case, then what's the next form of lightning? Plasma.
If we're talking about plasma, we're talking about lightsabers. Which lightsabers are concentrated light beams that are
Basically plasma.
Science.
But lightning is plasma.
To accomplish when you're building the puzzle, it's not going to make the building not on fire.
That's where
So, if you combine claymore and if you combine a rapier, what do you get?
Jesus Christ, took
I could say little fat man added to a it's like a giant bone.
It's garbage.
Because if we go any hotter, we're talking about molecular level explosions.
We're talking about fucking godlike level weapons.
The problem with heat like that is you can destroy the planet without trying.
We're talking basically like Yamato.
He even sounds like you.
He had me buried in secret locations, but the cards
But-
were discovered.
Why not just rip it?
We won't
Go and get us whole past
do that.
Oh,
Yes,
shit,
yeah.
did I
This
miss a
is
filler
not
episode?
God.
Some kind of
We
doing
get to
dance
face
here?
Yamato
My
some
God,
other time.
not
We're actually
everything's
truly
about
ready.
doing.
However, though, we are going to face him in the beginning. You know, he's recruiting all that
Also
shit.
not copyright videos. Never really
Okay,
understood how those
Rap
two
here is
pieces
basically a
together
thin
make musicians.
blade, which is kind of
Heavy metal
like
pink
this.
isn't a monster despite how huge it is.
Rep, yeah.
You keep gaining attack points each turn. I'm genuinely surprised.
Claymore is
that
basically a
Claymore
rectangle
really
blade that looks like
hurts
this.
his death.
Yeah,
So you can't just
hey bitch, I'm bigger than you are. I can slice through anything.
Well, of course, when Fisher said that, he fucking he took him out without even using a Shikai or Bunkai, just took him out with a normal fucking sword.
Basically, we're talking basically
Not really changed.
Kenpachi's fucking
Even Yugi couldn't defeat the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
The only reason you beat him is because you threatened to kill yourself. Do you not remember
That's a
this?
hard mixture because you got lightning and then you got fire. Lightning is more destructive than fire, but it's fast, it's hurtful, it's vicious. Fire is just destructive and light,
Monsters have different effects in the show.
or destructive and life.
The fuck one of the god cards, 4,000, 4,000.
Yeah, Obelisk is always at 4,000, 4,000.
But isn't there a card stronger than that has 5,000?
Yeah.
There is, but you know how many contribute there in order to it?
Raw, you can contribute. Raw, you have to contribute.
The highest
Wait,
amount of a nat.
wait a minute, can you use Relinquish and its power to get him to come over inside Relinquish?
Yeah, but
Or you can.
how much of a chance would you have to summon it?
Five-headed
Yeah,
dragon's got 5,000.
Huh?
Yeah.
How many chances would
But Raw is based off.
What if you had it?
life
What if you had it still in your hand and ready to go whenever you needed it?
If you remember
Kept it
correctly,
reserved.
what Raw does is it sucks away your life points to equal whatever power, and it sucks it away by thousands. So, like, if you wanted Raw to be at 2,000, you lose 2,000 life points. If you want Raw to be at 6,000, then you lose 6,000 life points. That's Raw.
Organization you're part of. Hey guys, I am Deadly Assassin. Yeah, Nukuba, it's
Okay,
just
let me
as
think
bad.
of this.
I definitely did
How am
just
I
get
gonna draw
outsmarted
this? Hold on here.
and try to get myself not look like a retard.
With the help of some invisible ink and my X-ray contact lens.
Man, those X-ray contact lenses would be really useful when trying to pull an ash blossom. He just played a track card. He drew that turn. Light Force actually takes 4 turns, not 3. Wow, I never thought the show would actually teach me about the importance of optimal deck building and ratios. What the fuck are those moves? Joey clearly showed
What it
that he
should
knew
do
the
is
precision
have
for
this
larger
split
monsters when he
secure.
fought the rare hunters in the alley, but yet he forgets
Starting
the
to remind
next
me
day
of
and
Super
then acts like he never heard
Because
of
if you
the
think
before.
about it, you
Why
can't
does Joey
technically
just use
combine
the
fire and
realize he
lightning.
can't summon
Because, I mean, you got a
Why
little
not just
tiny
do something
sword,
else?
thin bladed,
Jesus
with a
Christ,
big
don't
ass
switch to
destructive
terrible
sword that can
point
also bring back people.
When it comes to,
Everybody
you know,
catching on to this
flames,
is you.
flames needs enough friction in order to produce lightning.
Don't cheat me.
And it needs an extra
What are you on
source.
about?
So
Soul
friction
Day
source
drops
equals
about
more
100
lightning.
points for each number
Yeah.
of ranks.
So it wouldn't probably
On
work.
5, one drops
Your
by
soul will
500
possibly
points.
have
The Side Raiders
you would
still
have to have
shoot
flames that are
ranks.
going at a certain
Mind
speed
Control is a spell card
that brings up
only
more
lasts
friction.
1 turn.
So when
Amplifier
it heats
only
up,
allows the
it
owner of
produces
Jizz
these
to manage
lightning-based
trap. It doesn't increase
auras
attack points
around
each
its
turn.
sword.
Is no one gonna call Joey out for
In order
sending
for
2
that to
monsters in 1 turn?
Stage 2.
Yep.
It's made of what?
That's just asking for you to get arrested. You let
Damn
Spider's
it.
effect is actually based on rolling a 6-sided dice.
You didn't disappoint us.
How is the earpiece so loud that even Joey can hear it?
I summoned it.
Obelisk puts
Oh my god, he just gave me an unknown how to do it now. Think about it like this. Put stage 2, Claymore, but it's wrapped around in lightning instead of it being lightning. You can use both powers either at the same time or one at all.
What? Turning cards was an actual serious issue in real life, so to stop this, Konami
Because if you put fire, the way I'm thinking of this, you got a big Claymore. Claymore should go like this, right?
Mystic
Something
Tomatoes
like
plant.
that. Basically like
There
caveman.
was actually a trap card
Basically,
called
big
Trap.
ass boy.
Monster Reborn is an equipped
Okay.
card, so how did both
Basically,
of them
fire,
activate Monster Reborn at the
blah,
same
blah,
time?
blah,
People
you
are still
know.
going to complete the end moves before the card.
Then you
That's
have
like
it
a stop
wrapped
you from
around
playing
the
out cards like Infection of the Dark and Nightmare Chains. Guess we haven't had any plot on in the last few episodes, so we gotta meet our quota now.
See how hard this is?
Now,
Yeah.
fire would be
See how hard it is
also,
with the fucking lag?
fire would also go around the light.
That's not how dark magic
Basically,
works.
it's conjoining the power. The power.
Why does the sword
Basically, in other words, the lightning and the fire basically do this number.
Is there a way I can stop this from lagging?
That would be stage 2. Lightning and fire coming together and going.
The bug is actually blowing out of somebody's face, similar to how it is.
Is there a way I can stop this lag?
Now, lightning and fire is the most strongest forces of nature in the whole fucking earth.
It makes it so the monsters are insect. Man, Konami made the
Lightning
most
and fire
forest.
conjoins together
The
like
monsters
this.
are even stronger than the great monster.
Now, if you had the speed of sound on top of that, which you know, at high enough level on stage 2, you should
Joey
be
would
able
still
to
take
do
the
that.
damage even if his spell steals the
Not only will you have lightning and fire, but you would also have this sound like shockwave going on as well. Basically,
made up for it because they have a different art style than other cards.
it'll basically be like a bomb fucked up sword.
10 monsters? We only have 5.
It'll be one of the most evil swords I've ever
You
seen.
know what? It kind of reminds me of a certain person from a certain anime, Claymore.
It reminds me of an anime. There's an anime where the sword, but it wasn't fire and lightning. It was like earth and air.
There's an anime where this chick basically shook her sword so fast that it built up friction and turned into a fire-based sword. And then she cranked it up to 11 by shaking her arm even longer and faster, where it turned to an electrical whip.
How does Yami know that
Because it was bending the metal so fast that
it's not like it's
it
ever
took
been
form.
mentioned in the rules, nor does Yami know
Basically, in other
so
words,
how would you know that
the
was
sword
fast?
wouldn't be a sword.
Powerful deck in Duel Monster.
No, it wouldn't just be a
In
whip.
theory, having 3 Egyptian god cards in
Think
your
about
deck does sound really nice. How would
Lightning,
you be able
fire.
to summon them? if
That
all
doesn't
of them
just
require 3
equal
tributes?
whip, it
Not
wouldn't
to
be
mention
a
the fact that
whip
your deck is also based around 3 giant
It'd be
monsters
pure
that do 10
energy.
tributes each. That's 11 tributes in
Not
total.
bad.
So theoretically, you can put a
Because-
hand of the 3 god cards of Blue Eyes in just any random
Elements
spell.
are
How would you
basically
do
already
anything?
pure
This is
energy
fucking
because it
killed
is.
Because you have 4 dead cards in your hand. Oh man, I really didn't know
Just
how to do
fire
this.
is
This
a
telling me
stage
1,000
below
times.
lightning.
Magic Cylinder doesn't need to be combined with a magician card for it to work.
You activated my dragon's special ability.
Time for the Egyptian god cards to have 13 special abilities added each episode. Magic Cylinder makes you take the damage of your monster's attack, so Revival Jam wouldn't work in this situation. Ever notice how their decks never get any thinner no matter how many turns pass and they draw so many cards? Of course, the one time I mentioned it, they actually changed it because it's plot relevant. Kaiba, you're scaring poor little Karibo.
Poor little Karibo.
When it's hot, the effect should have still gone off. Joey actually did something right for
So,
once, even if he had no idea.
Basically, if I remember correctly, pure energy doesn't have a
shitty
base
and
form.
dumb villain. But
Doesn't
when you
have
think
one.
about it, Bakura, Spirit.
However,
is
though,
worse
if you were to
than
turn base as
nothing but
pure
small
energy,
wooden
lighting a
pieces
fire
That seems
safe
really
into
inefficient to use
pure
right now.
energy weapon.
Alligator Swordsman
What
Texas
would it
in
be
the ring
other
as
than
if
light?
Joey wrote it himself. Hey,
You
this
create
mighty
it.
lizard
What
man
kind of
can
form do you
swing
think
his
it will
sword
take?
so
If you
fast
have
that
enough
it's
control
more
of
than the
this
speed of
energy,
sound.
what would we make?
Joey has polymerization in his deck.
He never fucking uses poly. He just fuses them.
Joey, you realize that the water is a hologram. If he releases the tornadoes, nothing is going to happen to you. Energy Drain is a trap card.
It is the most pure sword ever
Legendary Fishing
known to
Spear is
mankind
actually
was
censored in
skeleton,
America.
right?
Mako's dad actually died before kids decided to change it because
However,
real-life topics
there was
can't
never
exist in
a
anime.
whip.
No, sir. Mm-mm.
Fire and lightning, all of history was.
Why would you play a card that requires a tribute to attack? That's so fucking awful. Joey,
So
you
fucking
realize
awful.
you can't activate equip spells in the middle of battle. You just killed your
Basically,
pistol
the
and
weapon
yourself.
itself
Hey, you gotta discard a card to use Return of the
wouldn't
Dead.
even
Holy
be
shit, for once they use a good
a
card in the anime.
It'd
And
be
now
a
it works
living
from our sponsor.
life energy.
That is now fucking banned, and that is now banned by the community. Though.
It'll be living life energy.
Nice.
You know, not bad at all. Not bad at all. A solid mass made of pure energy.
Fire brings life. Think about it like that. Fire is also destructive. It brings death. Lightning brings fire. Fire or lightning can also bring back people.
Uva ball. Uva ball.
I call bullshit on science, period. Basically, it'd be pure form of a living life organism. The first one of its kind.
Displayed in the magic shadow
And that would
box.
be stage.
Shadow box? Really?
Not
You mean
bad
the
at all.
bomb that'll break the glass, cause you to fall to your
But
death?
that is
What the fuck do you
one
think
powerful
it's?
motherfucking
Oh,
stage
no.
2.
Work as a team as well as you
Yeah.
can,
We're
Red
talking
Rangers.
about you just broke the game.
Remember what happened
Just
the
say
last
that.
time you
But
had
no,
lots of
I
team
mean,
guys?
think about it. Like, fire brings life, lightning brings fire, or lightning can also bring back life.
I'm kind of glad you went from that to lightning instead of darkness. Because,
Yeah, you know, yeah, we're gonna start bringing people back into zombies, you know?
because you know darkness has no mass, and you know that would be pretty damn OP if we move from there.
But the fact that as
Because
soon as he
you
tried
know,
to summon his god card, they would have
And the best part of the
master
whole
restrict.
thing,
Maybe
you
going
can
first
turn
doesn't change the
between
fact that
fire
they still
or
have
lightning,
master
either
restrict
one
set
I
to begin
choose.
with.
That would be the most
Great idea. Just leave it in the hands of the most
Broken
useless character in the show
energy
next to the core.
source or energy weapon I have ever seen in One Piece, other than Ichigo's.
right.
Dragon Warriors have no special abilities. They're vanilla monsters.
See, I was thinking about that, but then I'm like, wait. Combine fire or lightning, they both bring back life. Either way you think about it.
Sorry. Oh, sick, a recap episode. I guess I could skip
So,
this one.
and they can both be
Isn't it
pure
that
organisms.
Joey keeping Merrick's cards look super
The
weird.
thing that you really need is whether fire brings life, lightning brings life. You get a living
How the
life,
fuck did you see
pure
that all the way
energy
down
organism.
there? Oh shit, Geki, I guess we're using good cards now.
Basically, in other words, the dragon on my back is now living. It protects me. It's armor itself.
It took me forever to realize that was a smiley face. This episode is so unrealistic.
living
You expect me to believe
armor.
that Joey has the mental capacity to
Come up to me,
brainwash
you either
those
get
gypsy
zapped or
dark magic
burned.
that Tricia
Choose
is really
wisely.
for. Why did that
Sounds
guy look like
fucking
it was
amazing.
melting in that shot?
Amazing,
Did I miss
amazing.
something that Yugi's now on the verge of collapsing?
What do you think of that, Austin?
What?
I'm so glad he didn't hear her.
See what I'm saying?
No,
When
tell
I
me
called
what's that.
Merrick a dumb villain.
Pure
He
light,
doesn't think that
pure
this is what
energy.
he wants him to do. Instead he goes,
Which is-
ha-ha, he did
Fire,
attack.
lightning.
I
Think
guess
about
he
it like
was
this.
fine.
Lightning
Completely
brings
ignoring
life.
the fact that
Li-
Yugi said two cards
Fire
face
brings
down.
life.
Into its invincible mode.
Warmth, lightning, they both bring life. So now you got this pure energy. Well, the pure energy is now a living form.
Well, we're on the same fucking team, so I'm gonna have that with a
Just
check.
as a fool, he thinks anyone other than
No,
a main
just
character
think
would have
about
6
that.
locator cards. Doesn't he understand how anime works?
Just think about it. How destructive would that be?
I feel like I'm watching Naruto. I really don't get why they didn't just use the original
He
card
saw
art
me up
for
here,
mere
what the hell?
destruction instead of using whatever the fuck this is. Or it just doesn't make sense sometimes.
Say hello to my Blue Eyes White Dragon card.
Why would
I
you
think I'm gonna
use
stick with
prized
that.
possession
I
of
like
the
that
greatest
You might as
career
well.
in the world
That
across the
seems like a bitch and a half to deal with.
You can't tell a trap to redirect effect on yourself. That would be stupid.
I set myself face down and end my turn.
In the dub, the dynamite that's connected to the timer atop the anchor is actually removed. Why are you standing there, you moron? Unlock yourself and go save Yugi! Why is Yugi hurt? This is still only a hologram-based duel.
Meteor of Destruction has another effect.
Meteor Destruction doesn't have a second effect. Also, the duel is already over. Yugi's life points have hit 0 long before this.
Ice Black Dragon attack. Wipe out my life point.
How did Joey get Yugi's monster to attack him? I'm sorry, but what part of battle phase is this? Joey getting in some practice for his role as Caesar in the next Planet of the Apes movie. 30 seconds to unlock yourself.
Alright.
Why are you still attached to
You gotta
this
think of
thing?
yours
Why
now.
actually slap
Or
Joey
you
across
already
the
have
face?
yours.
Notice how the
I already had
fast
mine.
cuts
I
as
just
Caesar
gotta write
starts
it
walking
down.
up to
Okay,
So-
you gotta think of yours.
Joey
So I
holding
guess
his
me and
face
Zakira,
first,
the other two
Joey
with
slap
hollow powers.
Okay, that's actually a really cool way to show up.
The character isn't really
Nah, it's not really a hollow
this episode.
No, but you said you had a hollow
fairness, it must have been actually pretty.
I had a separate character that has a hollow ability.
Oh,
That one I saw on screen, that was my literal character. Infection in character with his actual face and everything.
Okay, so would you have all ability or?
Shivers down my spine.
You don't want to know what mine is.
I already told you guys mine. Erie said something about his.
Yeah, you didn't hear mine.
Yep. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, you don't want to hear mine.
Each card.
Mine's a dick.
Well, my other hollow self, me and him, I've already defeated him multiple times, so I already have control over him.
Mine's a dick and a half.
Wasn't invented until Arc 8.
Like a big dick.
Like mine's not a dick at all. Like I wouldn't screw anybody over now because I have control over my mask and I have control over him.
No. This is a living life energy form of what my Shigami powers will look like. Think about it like this. It's a living organism now. It has its own physical form of pure energy.
Oh, he's trying to do the final distance.
Alright, the only one that has to create his now is him.
Yep. You're
I
up.
don't have to sacrifice to keep Dark Sanctuary alive.
Like my magical cord of destiny to slap you in the face with.
If he thinks of it.
Watch out. Or step on his
I'm about to turn it off. My battery like drained all the way down to 48.
Another Sangin.
Bro,
It's a monster. Come on, you've already had it in the fucking
what
show.
else are we looking up stuff
I
for?
get it, it's filler, but still.
I love Sangin.
We're
I
just
love
looking at some
that.
that we can discuss over. Like shitting on the shitty anime.
Okay, you gotta do your drawing for your Shigami, your character stuff.
I'll need to think about it.
Is the Dark Sanctuary.
You can think about it.
Him destroying the Korea
While we're
with the
sitting
spirit in it wouldn't stop it because Dark Sanctuary
Because I
is
can
still
go
on
get
the
the
field.
character sheets right now and we can start thinking of names.
Attempting to recreate the images
However,
of the Egyptian
what
god
would you
monsters,
call that?
you've unleashed a dangerous
Like,
force
what
far
type
beyond
of-
your comprehension.
Oh my god, that's a hard name to think up of.
I don't know what you would call that. I know what I call mine.
What the fuck was that?
What would you, what's your name?
Yeah, Joey, you shuffle that deck real hard. You show him who's boss. God, I fucking hate the existence of Taya so much. You don't.
Because mine's
understand.
called
She's
Shinova.
so annoying that she exists to explain
That's my
things.
son.
It is so annoying that she exists. Is that what you just said?
She only
She exists just to explain things that we already know.
Like, if she didn't talk in most of these
Even though we're all
scenes, we
Yu-Gi-Oh
wouldn't be
players and we
missing
kind of already know. Like,
Oh, I already hate her. I hated her more than I hated Sakura.
Watching them in succession.
I hate
And
it.
Sakura was pretty fucking annoying until she became a little bit of relevance towards the end.
I would like to know-
She was squeezed in.
I would like to know if Taya is the information dump who constantly explains the things that we already know. How is it when she finally duels, she can't fucking remember a single rule? But when she watches a duel, she like knows every fucking rule there is.
I want to tell you, it's called, the editors are fucked.
Judgment of Anubis is full monster
Got like
attack.
12 or 16
They had to
things
change
fucking
it
running.
because
I love it.
Joey would have lost the duel.
When I turn on the
We're
cooler.
getting into the part where a lot of these Egyptian.
Alright, Austin, I'm going to tell you what my power is in Bleach. Okay, you already know the theory behind fire and lightning.
From now on, is actually real.
Right.
It's just useful effect. This is our
Well,
first
at
introduction
stage
to
2, it
tracking
combines
this
into
monster.
one form.
Actually,
Fire and lightning combine into one form. Think about it like this. Stage 2, fire and lightning do this.
I turned on the link for mine right here because it's not running.
Yeah.
It's flooded.
Now all of a sudden it becomes
So they can't hear us
clear.
anymore.
They can hear us.
How? They're just using the
Cell phone.
cell phone
My
mic.
ear is just fine from up there.
Okay.
Whenever it becomes pure energy, it becomes a life force. Now you got a person or a dragon sitting there with fire and lightning wrapped around him, ready to attack, burn, and shock
of
you
the
to
dot
death.
cards that have the same power.
And then on top of that, you got me wrapped around in lightning as well. Lightning and fire. That's going to be interesting to play as. I have a funny feeling though I'm going to have to set limits on that like a
Rule the world,
bitch.
and then after you do that, get the real ones.
Oh man, a polymerization card? That's no help now.
Oh look, for once the anime acknowledges that Joey's deck is a bunch of shit thrown together that doesn't mesh well, relying on one combo to win every time. Last season being Baby Dragon and Time Wizard, and this season being Jinzo and the Dice. Or at least Red Eyes before he got Jinzo. Serket only gains 500 attack each time.
He is facing
oh
me.
God, where did they get
He was facing me. I'm crouching, he was facing me, he didn't see
away
me.
from the mic and using a high school 2 PS2 game microphone. Jeez.
That's like the best weapon I can think of right there.
You can't stop a monster's attack.
Pure energy
That's
mass.
bullshit.
Play the winged dragon of
Merrick, Odeon literally
That's the
has
best
the
theory
game
I can
right
come
over.
up
You're
with.
making him play raw, loses you the game.
No, there were difficulties at first with some
What's
of my
that?
weaker
Can
servants.
you
Wait, so you actually didn't make
Can you
successful
actually
copies?
make, like, your
Then why did
character
you
on
say
there?
you did in the first place? Good job,
Alright,
Merrick.
yeah.
You fucked yourself over in the end,
What was the
revealing
name
your
of it?
identity and got the only person who ever
Oh,
wanted you killed. Good job, dude.
Now the
Okay,
Bleach
you
one
guys
online,
control
the Bleach one
the
online,
Photoshop
there's
of
limited
Merrick's
amounts
face now
of
every scene.
customization to it.
Odion's
Yeah.
failure. How can
It's
you
the
fucking
same
play
thing
with
with
anyone but
D&D
yourself for
online.
him losing the duel, making him
The
play
D&D
raw?
online, you
Guess
guys
they
already
ran
know
out of
what
budget
those
for the
are.
episode.
I'm part of a
Good job,
faction on
Joey.
that, so
Literally every chance you get, you ruin your relationship
website's
with
on the top
Mike.
too,
Well, I guess
but
Merrick now
Bleach
gets a
Online,
passing
right,
grade in
that's what it's
stupid
called, Bleach
anime
Online.
villain looks apartment. Oh god, not this shit again. It has
I
got
wonder
a
if I
better
can
job
access
for
it on my
being a
phone.
flashback
Pretty
machine for
like
this
that.
episode.
There you go. You need to know.
What happened to assisting duelists during the middle of their duel results in them getting a game loss? You just normal summon the 4-faced beast. You can't just tribute it to summon the masked beast the same turn. He has to wait one. If you're wondering why after you
Yeah, there's your character. It showed up even on my
stream.
stream.
Merrick's duel disc, it's because it's
Yeah.
supposed to say draw, but it was changed by 4Kids for an unknown reason. See
Guys,
how the
I'm gonna
Millennium
have to
Rod
create
has
me
the
an account,
pointy
ain't I?
end in this shot, but now it has a flat end in this scene in Odeon's room? It's because 4Kids edited out the hidden dagger that's sheathed in the tip
tomorrow's
of the
fucking
rod. Because America's
ruthless.
supposed to kill Odeon in this scene, but they cut it out because of course you can't have murder in a kid show.
Tay has been erased from my mind.
Good, now if only they can remove Taya from the show completely.
Eh.
I guess he forgot to mention he has to dump the rest of his hand, requiring at least one card. But as you can see in this scene, he has no cards left, so he couldn't actually activate Ripple Flight.
My rank is stuck.
Why didn't you use the puzzle powers when fighting Kokora?
Awesome, that's like the best one I could get.
In those situations. Brave arm is real.
When one of my monster's attack points is decreased.
It's only if the attack becomes 0. Can't let the kids see handcuffed and chains. Gotta make them bonds of light.
The weak dragon.
Good lord. Kai was about to cream his pants waiting to see Robbie summoned.
Reading the ancient text written on the bottom
Kind
of
of
the
what it seems
card.
like.
Why didn't Odeon have to read this quote-unquote ancient
Fucking
text?
cheesing up a damn stone while his eyes got even
Wait, what the
squintier.
fuck? That wasn't there.
So squinty. So
Why
squinty.
would you
You
read
can
ancient
fucking
text that
wrap his
no one's
eyes
mentioned
with
before thrown
freaking
in so
floss.
Americans still win, even though
Just
Ryan
saying.
outplayed him and should have won the duel. Guess we just can't have a B character beat the main villain. Gotta have you do it.
Finally get to see how it works.
Kaiba keeps going on about needing to know what Rod does, but Odeon said at the duel before. He just heard Merrick say the chant. Why does he need to translate it? How are you supposed to have a duel be suspenseful or entertaining
What the
when
fuck?
one
That
is
makes
someone
no
says the
sense.
outcome of everything in this
Fucking
duel?
things being
How
good.
dare you insult my family?
How dare you call my brother, who has brainwashed thousands of people and killed 6 that we've seen on screen, insane? I never. Holy shit, back in the day, Crush Card Virus was so OP. In the Japanese version,
What is that?
Virus King is a
Crash
spell
Course.
card, but in the American
Crash
version,
Course.
they changed it so
Sorry, Crash
Virus
Course.
King is a trap, just like it is
Which
in
it
real
was
life.
OP.
So for once, the American 4Kids version was actually right. I don't really know who to blame for this, since the fact that in the Japanese original version, Virus King was a spell, so the turn that Kaiba
It
draws
was,
plays it,
and it
but in
wasn't
the
a good
American
card, it
version,
was
it's
like
trapped,
a
so that
speed
means-
character
how is he
card.
using a trap on his first turn? Even makes you start cards drawn by effects, not ones that you get just during the normal draw phase. Soul Exchange only lets you use one of the opponent's monsters, so Kaiba's whole plan of stealing all 3 doesn't really work.
The secret trap card infected Obelisk the Tormentor.
I swear, every time Kaiba uses Soul Exchange, it has a different
But
effect.
it's even stated
Yeah, every
that
time.
Obelisk is supposed to be unaffected by spell and traps, so how is Kaiba forced to lose this?
Won't be controlled.
He says he won't be controlled, yet he listened to the Millennium Rod, which told him the way to win. So does that not count as being controlled? Merrick actually kills his father with a hidden blade at the bottom of the Millennium Rod, as stated before, but of course this scene was cut from the 4Kids version. Multiple destruction makes you put your hand at the bottom of your deck.
I mentioned my new monster's special ability.
No, bitch, you just summoned the monster. You didn't tell me what it does.
No, bitch.
You're losing your body with your life points thing to save budget so they didn't have to draw the characters. You can't change Ra's battle position the turn you summoned him.
Dragon of Ra seems to possess several special abilities that aren't even written on the card.
This scene exists to foreshadow all the ass pulls that Ra is going to do in episodes to come.
I have to do it on computer.
Even the good
Are we still alive?
No
Yeah.
from anyone
There's still 400 people watching.
With nobody's help except for myself, except for you.
I don't know if that's a good
Nani,
thing. Like,
she,
shouldn't we like be
Alice.
talking
I
about
can't forget the Millennium
something?
Rod, considering the fact you won your
No,
last
we
week.
can't,
You guys made
we
it this
can't.
far.
That
I
is
wanna
up
thank
to
you for
you.
sitting through 20+
I
minutes.
mean, Richard here still has to think about his
Not
song
exactly sure
plateau
how
and all that
it
good
was
stuff.
season
I
three
gotta think of a
episode,
name for mine, but I don't know what you would call it.
Considering that
It's
Ra's
pure-
is
choose not to be a
all
Reaper.
about his brother and
Huh?
father
What
and
if I
the
choose
rest
not to be a
acts
Soul
as
Reaper?
whole.
Then you can choose to be like any of the other
Attached to that.
people. You can just be a
Remember, this is
straight
tournament for a child's heart.
human that helps us.
Castle Dark Illusion can't hide
With like
monsters because
specific
its
powers
darkness
or
is
something
another
like
thing
that,
added
like
to the show
or a
to create
He-Man,
tension
or
and
you can be
drama.
a Quincy.
Panic also summons a
Like,
fusion monster without using poly.
Iron
Unable to
Heart or
put the
whatever
show
the fuck
and not
his name is, I
actually
forgot.
using polymerization to summon the
I
fusion
don't care. I
monster.
mean, you can be a straight as hollow, Arcana, a good Arcana, or something like that.
You know, instead of just
Yeah.
the absence of life.
Choose.
Why doesn't anyone just attack
Oh,
the
shit!
once they destroy all the
Somebody else spotted me.
monsters?
I didn't see that shit coming.
In the duel, and then end up
You're gonna
losing
die.
because Yugi
No,
pulls something
dude.
out of his ass.
No,
The
you
Reaper must actually be
You know that?
first to destroy trash.
I don't think he's
And only
listening.
destroys one.
I don't think so either. Hell, if he wants to just pick a monster off of 4Kids as Yu-Gi-Oh! And use one of their ideas and slap it onto your mind and be like,
Actually,
it's a
wait.
weapon.
That would be an interesting thing.
Spellbinding
Using
circles
cards
will
as a
attract and
weapon?
attack the
Like, that's
monsters
your
from the
song
fucking-
plateau?
Hey! Oh!
They come
whoa,
to life?
Whoa, we're getting into Final Fantasy here. Let's stop. Stop. Stop.
I mean,
And
come
Helsing. Let's stop.
Come on.
And Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, let's stop.
But think about it,
And
though.
Dragon Ball
There
Z.
is,
Shut up. Stop.
Shut up. There is no people and Bleach. Okay, all their weapons are all swords, except for the one guy with guns.
I think the makers of the show took
There was a guy with daggers, but he only lasted a hot minute.
because it doesn't
Yeah, he got
actually
his
fire a monster
shit
off its
kicked
back.
out of him by
Why
what's
would
her
firing
face.
Gaia using catapult
We won't go into that story.
increase Gaia's
And then there was a girl that transformed into a snake, and Yamato just went, "I'm gonna burn you."
Panic says his monster
I went, "Damn,
Yeah.
you got
he-
fucked."
So they fought each other, nothing would happen. So why does Yugi end up taking so much damage?
I can't. I just can't do it. Can't play it like that.
There's no such thing as the capital.
Shit, I was gonna use your charger. Fuck.
You know, okay? There's a flood right behind you, okay? You know where my glove is, you were in here before, okay?
Richard,
Richie!
Richie, are you gonna decide which one to be for? I don't really care. I mean, this is just an experimental game. That's it all.
I'm not really interested in a pure Bleach campaign.
Well, it's not going to be
It's not
straight
going to be.
Bleach.
Yeah.
Clutching them caused
I mean,
Well, at starting it is because we have to fight Hollows, but once we meet up with Soul Society later on in the story, something else is gonna happen.
Besides, I didn't get my inspiration from my sword from Bleach. I got my inspiration from
But in
Sword
the original, he
X.
sends them to the shadow.
I got my inspiration from the Ice Guy, and then I got, and then I got the inspiration of like above fucking lightning. But if you
I
combine
got-
lightning and fire, you're just fucked.
My sword, I just thought of what it would look like if I did that thing, and it worked out perfectly. Wow.
Why would
Yummy!
Rose think that his armored lizard would survive attacking a stronger monster? Why does he continue to keep attacking with weak monsters? How does Bandit Keith lose when he has a 2400 attack monster on the field and the kid summons an 1850 monster and says, "Oh, I think I just took all of your life points"? How does anyone read
What?
the letter from my? Bones is called the
That
haunted
looked like
as a
fucking
spell,
retarded
even though it's a
scratch.
trap.
Not
It's
chicken
like
scratch,
the show
retarded
drew it
scratch.
as a spell. They even drew it as a trap. Called the haunted
So
only
you're
brings
gonna
back
decide
one
which
monster.
way?
It doesn't make it invincible, like Bones states it does. Zombie cards
charge your
aren't
phone.
immortal and don't
Okay.
keep coming
Use that
back
charger
stronger
right
and
next to you,
stronger
okay?
each time you knock them down. Darkened King doesn't make other monsters stronger. It only gains 100 attack each standby phase if you have Castle of Dark Illusion.
With their attack points at 0, the zombies
Jared.
can't come back to life.
Have you
Zombie
decided
cards
for...
don't stop coming back if their attack
Give
is
it time to
0
think.
because they don't come back at all in the first place.
Don't worry about it later.
He's getting so pissed off right now.
I kind of would have been pissed off too. I mean, when I first played it, it took me a while to get into it. But when I saw 4 kids die,
Beaver Warrior and fucking Penguin Warrior.
You can move freely now because the wall has no spaces. Ignoring the fact that there isn't even a fusion card for these two monsters. Yugi and Joey can't attack the shadow because the wall doesn't occupy a space itself. They set Jirai Gumo in the spell and trap zone.
they did, didn't they?
I think there is a special ability, but I don't remember.
Also, its real effect is when it declares an attack, you flip a coin. If you call it wrong, you lose half your life points. Jirai Gumo's attack is 2200, not 2100. Once again, people summoning fusion cards without using polymerization. Holy shit, Joey has a trap in his deck. Where the fuck did he get that? Joey can't give Yugi's monster 500 attack with kunai with chain. It's only one of his. These goofy sounds when people are fighting each other. Thanks again, 4Kids. You really needed this. Magical Labyrinth doesn't change the layout of Labyrinth Wall because this isn't how the card works in the first place. Mystic Box doesn't swap monster positions. Why are the Gate Guardian pieces summoned into these little boxes? Gate Guardian can't use each of its monster's individual effects once it's summoned. Tricking Para and Dox to flood the labyrinth with Suijin so they could use the water as a conductor for Summoned Skull to attack from the other end. Joey just got Red Eyes yesterday. Why the fuck would either of them have Black Skull Dragon? They also use polymerization as a quick play again. Black Skull Dragon can't go through the maze because it's a maze rule stating that it's a no-fly zone, and Red Eye's Black Skull Dragon can only move by flight for some reason. You can't just destroy specific sections of the Gate Guardian because it's one monster. Copycat actually has 0 defense and 0 attack and is an effect monster. You can't attack with multiple parts of the Gate Guardian because it is one monster, not 3 stacked on top of each other. This whole changing place bullshit doesn't even exist, nor does Monster Swap. It's not a real card. Remember that time Tay was being blackmailed and almost raped by their gym teacher and then Yami sent him to the Shadow Realm? Yeah, this is a kid show. Why does no one notice that Yugi grows in size when he's Yami? Sword Stalker is actually a normal monster, so it doesn't have an effect, so that means it doesn't gain 20% of the attack of its fallen allies. Ancient Lamp is actually a monster card. Crush Card Virus is a trap. Multiply doesn't infinitely keep creating Karibo. Polymerization that fuse a monster and a spell card together. It's just fucking stupid.
What you're looking at,
Does
like,
not
right here,
count
and
as
it's
3
like wrapped
monsters.
around
Only
the
one.
lightning
You
and
don't
it's
have to
covered
kill
in
each
metal.
head, and it cannot attack 3 times. Remember that time Kaiba
He
threatened
only
to kill
has
himself?
Hold on.
2,600
Pause this.
attack.
Hey, pause this. Remember Kaiba said, "Oh wait, I'm gonna lay down this summon card, and you can't attack, but my dragons can attack, but this other dragon can attack." What?
That does not make any sense, but yep, I do understand.
At the start, the first time they fought.
My remaining life points, but if you do, the resulting shockwaves might cause me to lose my balance.
Please explain to me, Kaiba, how a hologram would create a shockwave that would blast you off the castle ledge. Man, fuck Joey. How did Yugi ever win? Literally, he only won because someone intervened and helped him cheat, or Yami did all the work.
I mean, it's true.
God damn, dude, this is really pissed off about this bullshit that's happening in the real life.
Does. It says its effect on the card.
And
This is an effect on the fucking card.
He's right, it does.
See,
does.
Yugi
It's
only
kinda
got in
embarrassing.
is because Mom pitied him
hold on.
and surrendered.
Hold on.
when she
You know
would've
what's really
easily
cool about
won.
this?
What?
When I was playing the game, when I played as Tay, I made fucking Joyful dude have over 7,000 attack. And then when I beat her, he's like, "Oh, I had a card. Really, you had a card that you made 7,000 attack? I don't think you did."
What do you think? Pure dragon energy.
As a
Fart
part
sounds
too.
when they punch each
No,
other?
no, think about
Really,
that
4
being
kids? Was
the
this
living
really
life
necessary?
That should be your
Fart C is not a real card. Negative energy also doesn't exist.
Giant blast of energy.
Okay, these cards that they're pulling out of their ass don't really have anything.
No,
Most of these cards don't exist.
And
Yeah,
make,
Monster
make
Swap
the words
World
around
It was
it
supposed
be
to be
the
so
kilts.
strong it was
But
never-
this
the
season
real
came out
biggest
before the
thing.
game
They
did.
had
So
right there
there's
even
orbs
giving
around it.
unfair
So what?
advantage.
So if you have cards that don't
Each
exist,
orb represents a different element.
Yeah, and then as it switches out,
card game itself.
the orb
There was
will go
a
into
deck
it and
released
switch out
last
the other
year
one.
that
But that
everyone
means
is called
I'm the
Epic.
master
Not
of all
that one,
elements
that
whenever
was
it goes
so
into
broken,
stage
They
2.
had to make emergency ban
Okay.
lists and ban multiple cards.
Do you really
twice.
want to
And then
do
this
that
was
though?
the deck
Okay,
was
then
so
why don't you
broken
contribute
that
to
if
it
you
in order to
hit,
summon it?
you automatically won
And
basically
activate it.
because you block out
Well,
your
there's only
opponent from
one
playing
thing.
the game. So just imagine
What
you
would-
worked your way
what
up the
would you
tournament.
contribute
all the
to it
opponents
just to
you
get
had to
pure
play. And
energy?
he went to
Okay.
Pegasus and he used bullshit
You
cards.
You can
Two world is
contribute
banned.
your own
Because
life
they're so
force, but
strong.
then that
How is
means
that
death
fair?
and you become pure
Two world doesn't
energy
make monsters
yourself.
immune to attacks. Giant Pals raises attack by 700.
Not only can your tube not move, but his attack power is lowered by 700 points.
Oh.
Basically,
they got the
you're a
cards
ghost
effect
wielding a
wrong,
zombie
So Kaiba
tail.
can plot armor it and
Basically.
destroy it with dark chains.
With a
and blue
physical
eyes.
form.
Now do you understand that nothing will stop me from rescuing my brother Pegasus? Even destroying my own blue eyes.
I'm down, dude.
A
You
ghost,
destroyed the card
but
in one
technically,
duel. It's not like you ripped it
You're
and ruined
already
it
a
forever.
ghost.
Oh, wait.
oh wait,
Doppelganger is a trap
That
card.
makes fucking sense.
doppelgangers.
That's great.
You can't cancel attacks when you want.
Wait,
that would be stupid.
how are we gonna
Why the
start
fuck
this
is that one
campaign
card
off? Are
for?
we gonna be
Fucking
humans?
blue.
How the
I think we
fuck
should
did
be
Tristan
humans
climb all
first.
the way there? That was mighty convenient.
We should be
It just
humans
happened to
first,
be a
and then we
grappling
go
hook
into
on the
the
wall.
zone,
It was
and then we
almost
go
like
into
it was
that.
written in
Yeah.
for plot convenience.
Basically, Yamato comes
Dude,
in and
this
says,
just sounds
like,
exactly like you when you're bitching about something.
Nami is the only
Yeah.
reason why you
have you ever seen me, bitch?
You know, mystical
No,
space type
what he's
things
saying is that it's exactly what Zakir was telling me. He's like, oh my god, it's like it was there for good reason.
But no, if we do that, then what would have to happen for me to do that? I would have to use my own life force to go into stage 2.
Stage 2, but how will we get access to the other games? We have,
Yes,
Yamato
please
takes it.
stop being a little bitch.
Yamato is looking for
Why?
new
When the
recruits because
duel's
his
for you,
lieutenant,
you
all
are
the lieutenants
fucking
retired, and
garbage.
he's looking for strong people to be a lieutenant of different types of areas. Like Kenpashi's lieutenant, his Bankai, or that girl becomes his Bankai, you know. Ichigo's finally, owning his own squad. His squad is like Captain 13 or 14, you know?
But Harvey's pet dragon is only a servant of Harvey.
It's basically a futuristic type
Would
thing.
never think of turning on its
It's
master.
futuristic. Yeah, it's
Again, they're
I mean-
pieces of paper, cards,
Fuck.
hold no allure. They can't
I mean,
just
technology
ignore an
and
attack
the
because they would be
afterlife is
attacking their
like
master.
Jesus Burgess.
Oh no, the catapult turtle has the power to destroy walls and fortresses.
You
But
can't use catapult turtles
we
to destroy
do that-
walls, aka spells.
that means I lose my life force. I become energy myself, wielding a Zombot too. You can't hit me.
Yugi says he's never
Without
strong
using
enough
a
to
specific
fuck
item.
ladies,
Are we
Yet
talking
he
about
has Monster
after
Reborn. He can just
or
bring
before
back
you
Dark
go into
Magician.
afterlife?
It involves
After.
the blackluster
Oh,
ritual.
okay.
I mean, because that's the only way to get into stage 2 is dying.
Because you probably have to be in limbo.
Yugi doesn't even know what's in his deck! How is this person king of games?
I'll basically sit there and be like doing this. "Yeah, look at me, I'm wielding a pure energy sword, bitches! Wait, you're a ghost. How is this possible?
How the hell did Bandit
Hey, I'm trying to
get
listen to
couch
this.
in there?
Calm down, dude.
We're talking, so you can go fuck yourself.
Monsters are
I
protected
got
by
emotes
magic.
because I know you can be like,
Machine monsters aren't immune to magic. That's a load of bullshit. There's also no such thing as magic-resistant armor.
Actually,
Fucking
he's
idiot dropped his card. He can't take that back. Someone call a rep. Wait, so
Someone call
Fire
a
no
was a
rep.
normal
There is no
monster
rep.
now, even though
There's
it's
no
been a fusion
fucking rep.
rush this whole time? I guess they finally realized he was just ignoring the summoning requirements.
That new metallic paint job he's sporting deflects all magic attacks back to where
that's a
they
little
came.
crap.
My swordsman!
If they're following the rule that elements beat each other, why wouldn't flame swordsmen beat machines? Doesn't fire melt metal?
Yeah, but
So
it has to
now
be super
Stop
hot.
Defense is a spell card when they drew it as a trap during the Kaiba versus Yugi duel. Plasma
That's what
spikes,
he's right. That
not
part
a card,
changed
kids.
so many fucking
You
times in
amateur!
the Yu-Gi-Oh
That's gotta
series.
be the lousiest bluff I've ever heard in my entire dueling career!
How could you think Joey was bluffing when he put anything in his spell zone? The guy literally only has Kunai with Chain in his deck.
Man, this is gonna be the closest match I've ever seen.
That was the closest duel you've ever seen, Tristan? Literally every duel you guys are in is close, and you're about to lose until you pull shit out your ass.
It's practically a battle
I
of
can't
good
trace
versus
this.
evil.
Trace what?
Once again, redemption and revenge is shown
Best.
as
I can tell you
being.
that much.
Watch out, Joey!
No, if
It's
I had it,
Nerf
I could
Gun
just
Dragon.
If we printed off, then we got one of those
Oh no, the
light
children!
projectors.
Fancy
No,
cannons,
that'd
think
be
of the
all
children!
Nerf Cannon Dragon.
It looks like Nerf cannons.
Barrel Dragon doesn't attack
Look at that,
3
that's
times.
actual
Its actual
pistols.
effect is if you target a monster, you can flip a coin 3 times, and if at least 2 times its heads, the card is destroyed. Was that a stolen Star Wars blaster sound? How does no one notice that he pulls a card out of his sleeve, or that he has one more card in his hand than he should have? Where do they keep getting these one-off cards that are handy in each specific duel? Did they really have no original sound effects? Red Eyes' roar is just a tiger.
In a roundabout way, I
Dragon
hate
isn't
to
a real
say
card.
it, but
Pillager
fucking
also
right.
the classic repeat a motion over and over again 3 times to fill up time and save budget. Man, fuck the Millennium Eye. The Millennium Finger Pistols are where it's at. They include that ouch sound so it would look like Bandit Keith wasn't just murdered because it's supposed to be a kid's show, even though they just had rape a few episodes earlier.
Right, yep.
2 people are dueling for someone else? Does that mean that neither of them can lose because they have so much plot armor? Okay guys, we gotta pad the episode because we're out of budget. Let's just include a flashback with a bunch of cheesy music over it to show how much Joey and Yugi are good friends. Guilty as a fusion monster, but I guess Joey just doesn't know what a fusion monster is. Why is Yugi surprised when Joey used sword and shield? The guy literally uses the same 3 strats every duel.
What's he playing that throwaway monster for? Who knows? Perhaps Joey hasn't learned as much as we thought.
How the fuck have these idiots not learned anything yet? They both watched Joey and Yugi duel every time. They use the same monsters. It's not like they're doing something new. Ray Robber can't steal monsters. Holy fuck! Joey used polymerization.
And the correct way.
Spelled during Joey's turn because his magician aged over 1,000 years. I guess in those 1,000 years, he learned how to break the rules. Tears of a Mermaid doesn't exist. Trap Displacement isn't a card. How did Bakura make
That's
a
what
card
Trap
real?
Displacement was
Gorgon's
once
Eye
upon a
is
time
not a
a
permanent
card.
trap, nor
Yeah.
does it turn your monsters
Oh,
to
that's
stone,
card.
or make you take half their defense points as damage.
Like one of the first ones at least. First sets.
I see you've drawn the fabled Dark Magician.
It's like I'm not even trying to hide the fact I'm cheating, Yugi boy. I guess 4 Kids was short on budget this week because they just had Eric Stewart, the voice of Kaiba, be every guard in the episode.
It's all over.
Not to be
Give
rude,
us back our prisoner
but
now, and we
I
might
highly
still
doubt
let
this
you
is
leave in
entertaining.
one piece.
You might as well kill the feed.
What's it gonna
Again,
be?
because we have
Oh no!
800
He's brought the monster of a card to
You
life,
have what?
and he's gonna
800
sick it
people?
on us.
Once Pegasus loses the ability
Seriously?
to
This is
use his
entertaining
mind,
for
it
people?
shows that he also sucks,
You'd be
just like
surprised
every
how
other character.
mind
Dude, this
Right.
is
So
Yu-Gi-Oh!
only
Everybody
one
likes
cheating.
the fuck out of
Magical
Yu-Gi-Oh! And they
neutralizing
like
force,
it.
not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
watch
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it from the cards.
If they really cared about that, they could just go watch the video itself,
How many people do you saw?
which would be a lot more entertaining than not even be able to see the video, just the audio.
Pegasus is using brand new
I
cards
don't
he
see how many
made
people
for
are
this
watching.
duel? What fucking bullshit is
Well, because
this?
it's already
I'm
been
actually
out.
genuinely surprised
Well, we're
they got
still sitting
relinquished
six.
right. How
What the
did the
fuck?
game block the
He's
thoughts?
not saying anything. Listen to this and say it.
It's linked, remember?
You can't just
There
use
is
Mystic
linked to my
Box
account.
to
You can
unequip Dark
pre-record
Magician
from
from
the computer
Relinquish.
screen.
Pegasus is complaining that it's not fair that he can't cheat. How does multiplying Karibo's
Because you can see us
exact
recorded from here,
restrict?
see our reaction
Damn, that
to
was a
watching
lot of
something
shit
on
the
the
show
screen.
got wrong. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you for sitting through 27 minutes
Hey,
of
that's
down
Persona.
about a kid's show and how incorrect a lot of
That's
it
song right
was.
there. It's
If you
Persona
like
4.
the video,
Yep. Oh, and here's filler.
Do you want to learn how to draw amazing art?
No.
Would you like to learn how to draw
I've already went to art college. It's not worth it.
Well, I really wasn't looking forward to doing this episode, but since everyone asked me to do it, I guess I'm gonna. Welcome to the filler episode of Everything Wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! Technically, this is season 1.5 because we have not fully started season 2 yet. Don't worry, for those wondering, yes, I am working on season 2. I'm hard at work on it. I want to try to get it out within a month of the release of this video, but don't hold me to that because you know that. For those who don't know what filler is, it's just there to fill time.
It's like trying to hold back an orgasm from happening.
Written by the anime studio itself and not
either that or shit.
Or the actual director.
Yeah,
or both.
He is funny as shit.
Between the anime and the manga because the manga really hasn't gone anywhere plot-wise yet.
I found the
Anime
name
is almost
for my
up to
fucking
where the
sword.
chapters are.
What
For
is
those who
it?
don't know how to spot this
Bahamut.
filler, don't worry, I've created
The
a
god
checklist
of all dragons.
The first point, does the episode
Boy,
have
I'm
any
not
bearing
done.
on the main plot itself? For example, the T-race of Naruto has nothing to do with
Think
anything
about
else.
it, Zakir.
You never hear
God of all
ever
dragons
reference
has
it again.
every fucking
Just heads
element
up,
at his
I'll be referencing
disposal.
Naruto a lot for this
Pure
series, and I have a lot of
energy.
filler garbage. Number 2. Is it just a
Oh, hold on,
training
pause that.
episode with
Pause that.
full-time
Okay,
spent
so-
trying to perfect
so-
a single move and nothing happens? An example
Oh,
is
shit.
DBZ,
Oh,
maybe
shit.
kind of a time chamber.
Screen.
Nothing really happens in the
Betrayed
outside
me.
world around them, and
Okay, so in that Naruto race thing, he was like, hey, I'm just gonna run the opposite way and go get this boat, even though I had a boat prepared for me in the front. What the fuck? Are you retarded? There's a boat right in front of you that you can go and win, but you decided to take the long way around and get there. He already has almost won the race. What the fuck is your problem?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping that in there. Just to let you know.
doing a lot of push-ups, pretty much.
In all
Number
honesty,
3 is,
I
are
was
these
one
episodes
Who
interrupting
was looking
major
at doing... You guys go ahead.
plot point
I'm
events
not...
that have this side
I just
story
know when I
or
interrupt the voice
flashback that
command.
no one gives a fuck about? An example of this is all the flashback episodes when they're
There you go.
rebuilding the village after it's destroyed by pain.
His
Instead
tale.
of actually having
All
plot
of
progression,
these
we're gonna have
I was
flashbacks that
planning
no one
on
gives a flying shit about that have no
As
relevance
it
ever
goes
again.
up,
They're
anything
never
I can
ever
choose
going
is
to
right.
talk about the ostrich
fucking
movie.
amazing.
Point number 4 being, do these characters grow as people? A lot of the times, they don't actually learn anything out of it.
And then,
Naruto
for
isn't gonna
sacrificial
gain any
purposes,
life
I
and
turn
life
into
and
energy
from this
itself as
ostrich
well.
movie.
What was this?
Nor does any
That was a
real
filler
rich main
episode.
character from an harem shonen anime get anything
That was
from
a filler
each
episode as well.
And this
Yeah,
last
that
bullet
one
point
was
goes hand in
definitely-
hand with the previous two.
Yum,
Is
yum.
are these characters going to be referenced again?
Like the
ostrich ninja.
This.
Now with the explanation out of the way, let's
No,
go
I'm not.
how fucking short Yugi is. Holy shit. The fact
He is a
that
midget.
she's 8 years old and she's taller than him. Is he a fucking midget?
He is a midget, guys. We
Tell
did
Rebecca
this.
what happened.
And is it considered rape if a teenager is that close to a child?
They call her in front of the
That
fucking
all seems
shop.
like a
Grandpa
child.
was just released from the hospital this morning. He's in no condition to be dueling, Rebecca.
Yeah, bitch, I'll let you know that dueling takes a lot out of a man.
Watch out for her, Yugi!
Yeah. Tay's right. That little kid stuff was just an act. That was a serious duelist.
But all she did was play a spell that destroyed one of Yugi's monsters. How does that make her good? By that logic, Joey must be a fucking pro at this point.
Big mistake, Yugi! The card I played was the Millennium Shield!
The Millennium Shield.
It has 3,000 defense points, and your skull only has 2,500 attack points! So you lose 500 life points!
Hey, that little squirt can actually duel. Someone straightened her very well.
Why are these retards impressed with her play? All she does is fucking place down a beefy monster in defense position, and Yugi swung into it. What's so amazing about that?
Well, that took me down a peg. 400 pegs to be exact.
Cannon Soldier actually deals 500 life points, not 400. I swear to fucking God, another one of you goddamn motherfuckers types in the comments again that the show is before the cards. I am aware of that. You don't have to tell me this. I will come to your fucking house and let you stab
Damn!
I like
He
this.
didn't have to tell. He didn't have to tell us. He had to show us.
He said I was going to be for an
But that's what the pure energy sword's gonna look like. That's gonna be.
I will go to your house and
messed up
fucking
sword.
stab
It's
you.
gonna be one beast ass sword, I can tell you that much.
Is that
Master of
fucking
all
bird stab you?
Master
Is
of
that
all
what he said?
elements.
He says he's gonna come to your house.
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
stab you
The
in your
main
jaw.
reason why I want to pick Porter did
You just spent 20 fucking minutes trying to remember who this kid was. What do you mean?
Main control, I can seize any monster
But
in
overall,
control
I'm
for
sure he'll
one
still let
turn.
me do it.
Millennium Shield comes to me! And now, I use Catapult Turtle to sacrifice your Millennium Shield!
Oh wow, Yugi did something without Yami for once. That's a fucking shocker. That has to be one of the worst fucking hand of cards I've ever seen.
Take a look at this shit.
So we got a chef. We got 2 Sangans. The fucking Witch of the Black Forest. Fucking, is that block attack or is that block defense?
I can't
I
tell.
think that's block attack.
And what the hell is this?
I don't know, but it looks like a robot.
No, it looks like a mummy because the hand has wrapped in bandages. Look at that shit hand.
She does have a pretty shit hand.
Oh, that's tribute to the Doomed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we have 2 Sangans to destroy. Hey, I can just pull these 2 monsters out. Bam, done. And what the fuck?
Now, here's the thing though. If she actually ran Exonia on her deck, she has 2 Sangans and a Witch. Right there can search for 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, hey, oh yeah. So I was playing Doja. I drew out my first 5 cards. Guess what they were?
I've done that a few times.
Exodia. Done. Game. I'm out.
You know what? I call that a load of crap right there.
No, I shuffled it.
Are you
And
sure
then-
you shuffled it?
Yes.
How
no.
good? Did you shuffle it like this, or like you took a good chunk of the
No.
cards and put it right
No,
down top?
no, I did boom, boom, boom. I put them face down and boom, 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 boom. Set them up, and then I did the boom, 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 boom again. Shuffled them, then put them in the middle. Put it down. 4 or 5 cards. Exodia. Done.
Okay, the dragon deck I had, the best hand I
Oh.
ever had was
Oh, this is
Dragon's
funny.
Mirror, Painful Choice, and freaking Morphing Jar.
When I saw my Exodias, I went home one day, right?
Painful Choice, put 5
So-
dragons into your graveyard.
Hey, so I drew
Dragon's
5,
Mirror,
so my
summon
friend
out
said,
5
oh yeah,
heads.
Exodia. I was gonna draw 5 cards, put them at the bottom.
That's pretty damn good.
Those 5 cards he drew were not Exodia.
I made a YouTube
They
video
were
of that.
Sengen,
I was doing
another
it.
Stangan, the Reaper,
You want to
Pot-
say the duel?
Okay.
Jar of Greed, and something else, and then they're at the bottom. So okay, I drew 5 cards, Exodia. I'm like, you just fucked yourself by drawing those first 5
Did
cards.
the animators forget
And
to
put it
put
in and shut
Sorry.
it, doing a
Oh,
cut.
Jesus fucking Christ. Judgment Blaster isn't a real
I got
card.
Duel
one
Monsters
for-
isn't about tossing aside all your best creatures. Each monster has its own abilities and demands its own kind of
I
respect.
saw that monster
But
that takes
Yugi,
all the
she's
monsters
using
and adds
cards
all
for
their
that
attacks
exact
together,
purpose.
and
How
it
is
makes
she
them
not
fucking
respecting
overpowered.
them? Also, the fact they're fucking
Oh, you didn't
pieces
see
of
that hand, did
paper.
you?
By that logic, you stealing their monsters with brain control and destroying them with
yep,
Catapult
yep.
Turtle is also disrespectful.
God.
You're stealing, Yugi.
Hey man, you can't have the graveyard face down. That's against the rules.
I knew it. Rebecca, have a look at this card.
I basically destroyed this
It's a
dude.
card
I could have
called
destroyed him in like
Silver
2
What are
turns,
the odds
but I
that the
didn't.
duel
I
is
was
going
taking
the
my
exact
time.
same way years later?
The sole reason
He did about 800 points of damage to me with the card.
You literally just said Master
The most
Pegasus.
weakest
Why are you
card
gonna
ever.
completely calm down and
Hate
not
counter.
fire them because they mentioned that they completed
He
the
was
virtual reality
cussing
game
up a
through what you call
storm.
Furthermore, why would you
He
agree to
was
be expected to this
pissed.
goddamn thing? Who knows what they could have done to it? You know, usually.
Oh wait, so he's gonna go into the world of what monsters were, right?
Yeah. You know, the ones that are at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah.
and lower
He is that
class.
one where like
Usually
it can
speak
give
their
you, it can
language.
either give you like
They don't have
1,000 or
documents
500
verify
health,
their
or it does
existence.
like
You know,
800
the ones
points
that
of
keep in the
damage to your
basement, who
opponent.
gives the bare minimum to survive. But I digress. Did anyone ever else notice that Kaiba's head looks like a penis? You'd think they'd test that if you touch down
Wow.
and you
I
get
didn't
electrocuted. That
have
seems
to
like
see
something
that.
that would come up earlier in testing.
Look, they didn't see
He does
it.
do a better job at screening his employees. It feels like every single one
Hey.
he hires is trying to
Oi,
see his company
jalapeno.
in some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, you know, he totally gets damaged by a freaking roar.
Every time we slay one of these zombie monsters, they come back even stronger.
Joey literally played against these exact same zombie cards not even a week earlier. In the entire span of the show, he's maybe had 7 duels. You'd think he would remember what they do.
Oh no!
You
It's a
guys remember Joey's a
sandstorm
fun
monster!
game.
We're never gonna get past that.
You're never gonna get past that. It only has 1300 attack. You can easily kill with anything in your fucking deck. I really don't know what the bigger issue is here. Mokuba's brother complex, or the fact that Kaiba imagines Mokuba in a dress as a little girl. So if Mokuba fucked the princess, would that be considered masturbation? What happened to the adult the game time was like? We just have to go back and grind out all those coins for it?
That's
Even in anime, Konami can't resist nickel and diming players for cards they really need. How do you go up and down with a ship that only has a wooden wheel as its controls? Why are you crying over a fairy NPC you just met a few hours earlier?
Oh yeah, Kuribo self-destruct on contact with enemy monsters.
When the fuck did Kuribo get that ability?
Don't explode on contact.
That's the secret
I don't know
ability.
what's up with the show is giving Kuribo.
That's like a very, very.
So right now they're in like a retro game where the monsters are real.
Child card, even though Dark Magician
Yes.
Blue Eyes and Red Eyes are clearly better. Who knows? Why is everyone getting so dramatic over dying? Does no one remember the fact that they're in a video game and dying is inconsequential?
Yeah, it's called Reborn.
No!
No! Look, he's
Good job, Kaiba. You got your brother killed. Looks like this hunt really paid off in the long run for you. Do you think Yugi carries around all these fusion monsters that he can't make alone just in case
What
he
the
ever
fuck?
gets into a tag?
I've never seen
Can
that
you
fusion
explain to me
card.
what makes this idiot so cool? All he's doing is shaking dice in a cup. By that logic, I should go to school and play Yahtzee in the middle of class, and pretty girls will flock to me. Thanks for the astute observation. Yeah, I would
Yes,
never
bring 'em on.
predict that dice would take part in a
Great
game
toss, yes.
called Dungeon
Yeah,
Dice
yes.
Monsters. At this point, I'm gonna call bullshit and say Duke is playing with loaded dice.
I mean, at this rate, I'll have you beat even before you're on the board. I knew that you weren't the real deal, Yugi. You expect me to believe that someone like you could defeat a great game master like Maximilian Pegasus? You can't even hold your own in Dungeon Dice Monsters!
How can you equate Yugi's skills as a duelist to him in a game he has no idea how to play? That's like saying Faker sucks at League of Legends because he lost to Daigo in Street Fighter.
Alright, shots fired.
Incredible!
He busted out that level 4 monster like he's played Dungeon Dice Monsters for years! Wow!
A level 4 monster!
Exactly what he needed! That makes him so fucking good!
Unbelievable! That cheese taught himself how to defend!
Good heavens!
Ban.
He looked at the computer and figured out how
Ban.
to defend it. He must be some sort of
Ban!
I summon the Dark Magician!
The Dark Magician!
Oh.
Wait, we're not allowed to use Dark Magician. That's copyright. We're gonna...
What is that?
I should thank you for making the Dark
Copyright
Magician's
bullshit.
special abilities in this game the same as in Duel Monsters.
Wait, but Dark Magician doesn't have any abilities in the card game. There's not even the difference between like the manga or the show in real life. It's just a vanilla monster. It has no abilities. How do you think Duke would react if he found out the man he idolizes is exactly what he hates? Hey, you made it through the video. I can't thank you enough to sit through my shitty rambling. It really means a lot to me to see how well my
Oh, just tell me everything again.
So until next time, I'll be seeing you guys in the comments.
Who's the another one of these?
Alright, there's the name of the
Yeah, you've seen all
podcast.
3 of his fucking amazing
The
videos.
true name. It's a dragon sword. Bahamut.
Oh shit, that beast.
Is that Thriller?
You didn't know
that's
that I
what I
got
was
that name from Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yep.
I was about to say, if you don't know,
You actually mentioned that to me like once before too.
if you don't know the god,
Okay.
god
Okay.
dragon.
I'm good. I'm
You're good?
I'm good.
I know I've already seen this. Everybody's probably already seen this, but I'm gonna show it again anyway because it's fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen it.
So are they capable of seeing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleeping with the fishes, you talking to me? Forget about it!
Oh, this is what nobody listens to.
I have faith in my cards. I have cards.
Stop holding your breath, because the Joey show's about to begin. Ladies and
Fuck.
gentlemen, looking at you, kid. Keep the change, you filthy animal. My mother's recipe for meatloaf, meatballs.
Well, he's talking a lot more like a New Yorker now, I guess. That's a little more accurate.
Not so fast. I have to activate the Sphere Kuribo's monster effect, which changes your attacking monster to
What the
defense position. This activates my trap card, Shrek. When a face-up monster is changed from attack to defense position, all defense position monsters you control are destroyed.
Please, Yogs.
I'm just getting started. I now activate my other trap card, Chubby Blubby Angel effect.
Oh God!
When a monster is sick to the ground, thus triggering my cosmic cultural appropriation spell, converting all light from instant.
Yugi, he's already dead. Stop it.
Special summon of my magician.
He's already dead. Stop it.
Bestest companion, my unquestionable soulmate, my most loyal partner in combat and in life. Through sickness and through health.
Oh God.
Gay?
I'm done.
You may have won this time, but I'll never give up.
Look at that shit-eating grin. That's so fucking retarded.
I'm hitting the bricks.
OMG, that is so hot. Hey, aren't you Joey Yami's friend?
I sure is.
You should summon me sometime. If you can handle it.
What a weird game.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Oh. Oh my God.
That was cringeworthy. Very cringeworthy.
Or like, yeah.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
You should let me watch that list. I'm gonna die.
No, you should just put in the place of happiness.
Oh fuck.
Show them this.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll show that after I show him.
Can we
This.
can we do
What
that?
did you lose? Every strategy, every follicle on your fucking foreskin. Oh my God, you've never seen, you never heard of before.
Oh God, you're gonna play this one.
I dueled ISIS into submission.
Wait, submission. Bro, this is a wrestling match.
Yeah.
You suck a dick and a banana, cause that is all you are.
Don't say that. It's time to shut the fuck up, Yugi.
I don't know what that is.
Yugi, and I attack your life points directly.
That's not real. Wait. You can't attack on your first turn.
Okay, then I place the card face down. Fuck it.
Or could Yugi be scheming with that face down card? I better play it safe with my next move.
Man, I sure hope Kaiba doesn't realize that's just my suspended driver's license.
In attack mode.
What? That card sucks. Fuck you, Kaiba, that card stank as hell. I ain't get a bullet at it. It's dumb. Y'all move, your move. Get on with the duel. Play a good card. No, like seriously, get that.
I swear he's talking like Jalen.
Well, then I summon Enraged Battle.
I know, right?
That's one of the most powerful cards in the game. Kaiba wasn't lying about what he said earlier.
was fucking
In
not.
order to win this duel, I need the heart of the cards to guide me. But it looks like this duel is finished. You remember Exodia, right? Assemble all 5 pieces of the Forbidden One, and you automatically win the duel. Well, we thought we'd give you a little reminder. Go! Exodia!
I am Exodia. I am gonna destroy you.
What the fuck is that?
Jesus Christ! I fucked that up! Wow!
Your time's up, Yugi. I sacrifice my Enraged Battle Ox and $5 to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I didn't want it to come to this, Kaiba, but I'm gonna have to activate my special effect.
What's that?
Oh, what are you doing now, big boy? Alright, it's done. Go home, everybody. Bye. What?
Rip! I'm out, big boy. Duel's over, bitch. I took out your Supreme card. We're good, boy.
Now,
No.
what's that video called? It's called Place of Happiness. Place of Happiness.
I think you spelled that all wrong.
I know. What the hell?
Yeah, he's. It's Happines. SS. You need an eye. There we go.
Same thing. What the fuck? Place of happiness. Unless it's all the way down fucking here. Somewhere. I don't see what you're talking about.
No, neither do I. What the fuck?
Alright then.
I don't remember what the hell it was called.
That'd make my eyes dizzy. All I'm seeing is chicks and a lot of climbing.
Hey, look.
Oh shit, spoilers. Moving away from that because 114's already out.
Can I, man, what's happened to me?
What?
Can we just watch one funny fucking video? It's
One funny video when you were busting your guts about to pee your damn pants from the last two videos.
Okay, it's a video with the Eagle Raptor doing that Pokemon thing against Venusaur.
You have to come over here because I can't turn the cords.
Okay, how about this? Pirates and/or ninjas.
It better not be Nun Piece. Pirates or ninjas?
Pirates and/or ninjas.
Ah, okay. I'll break it down.
I think I'm probably spelling this wrong.
Eagle Raptor or Pokemon?
Huh?
Eagle Raptor Pokemon?
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
First one.
Oh, not this shit. Oh!
I don't even want to know.
Just
If
watch.
he shits, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking throat.
Oh,
I remember this shit. Only because of the voice.
Wait, hold on, what? I mean, Venusaur with a question mark. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Dude, come on, man. Fuck. I mean, Venusaur. I don't know what my fucking attacks are, dude. You're the one who keeps track of that shit. I just fucking take the hits for you. Pikachu! Ow, fuck. Oh,
You done smash!
man, I mean, Venusaur. Look, I don't care what you fucking do. I don't even know. What? Just say fucking Solar Beam. I mean, Venusaur. Whatever, do Solar Beam. Yeah, okay, thanks. Venusaur.
Pikachu, while he's charging his Thunder Smash, use your bolt of lightning!
Okay, am I gonna do the Thunder? Well, I don't even need your permission for this one. I mean, Venusaur. Oh, God, my fucking knee! That's my knee! Damn it! Shit! Oh, man! Why didn't you evolve me, you asshole?
Because I love you, Pikachu! I
You
don't
want me to
I thought about
lose?
her hand.
Is that what you want? Christ!
Oh yeah, I'm punching you so hard. I'm punching you.
He threw up, didn't shit. He threw up.
His fucking bro look like shit.
We do it for you, you fucking assholes! God damn it! I'm really sorry about this. Fuck you, man! You suck! Stupid evolved prick! What do you even do? You just a plant? Shut up, man! All your fucking fault. Hey, I didn't even. You were the one who was all. Oh, I gotta do an attack.
We could also series of Metal Gear.
We're gonna do Starter Squad. You're gonna love this fucking series.
Dumbass. My knee. Oh man.
You better be pulling the Peter, because I'm still gonna punch you for it.
Why?
Because it looked like shit, it's probably shit.
Really? Is this really that hard to choose? Just choose fucking Squirrel.
Come on, kids, pick me. I breathe fire.
Nobody ever picks
He only knows Scratch.
Hey, kid, check out what I can do. Yeah.
Use vines and slap, bitches.
Yeah, no one cares. Look at your options, kid. Which one of us is gonna win a battle? What's this guy gonna do? Squirt water? Yeah, great. That's useful. Then there's this thing. I don't even know what it is. Some kind of vegetable, I guess. How do I put them back in? And then there's the walking flamethrower. Which one do you bring to a battle? The choice is obvious.
Don't listen to him. The first gym is rock type. You'll get killed if you pick Charmander. I, on the other hand, double as a flotation device in the event of an emergency.
Wow, that has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard you say.
Hey, what? Now that's more like it. Have fun sitting in the lab for the rest of your lives, suckers.
Oh, come on! Can't believe this.
Hey, man, could you, help me out over here? I really don't know what to do with these.
Oh, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of this? You're going down. Yeah, how you like me now? How you like me now?
Punch the shit out of him.
Charmander, I think we should turn back.
No, we need to train. If we don't train, we don't evolve. And I need to evolve.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just, this place looks really dangerous.
Oh, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Still, order and war would be a pretty decent combo.
You guys have a lot of nerve walking around on that grass in broad daylight. Take this! Yeah! Now you can attack. Ah! That was pretty good. But now it's my turn to attack. Hey! What are you doing? Ow!
Charmander, you're supposed to take turns attacking.
Screw that. This is a fight. I want to win. Now hand me that shiv over there.
But Charmander...
Give me the shiv!
Okay, wait. You guys win. I surrender. Caterpie fainted. Caterpie fainted.
Dork!
Wow, that was just horrifying.
Kill the Pokemon.
Barely got any XP. Well,
Give me that shiv!
at least
Give
I
me
got
that
this cool
shiv!
new hat.
Whoa, that is a cool hat. Can I see that for a second?
Fuck your
Wow,
shit.
you have nothing!
Aw, man. I wonder if Squirtle's having this much trouble.
Look, I don't want to come off as rude, but I get the feeling you only keep me around to fight your battles. I mean, where's the love in this relationship? Okay, fine.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Prepare to die.
Dude, do you even know where we're going?
Shut it, Brussels sprout. We're exploring. Doesn't matter where we're going.
I mean,
To
I
be
could
honest,
really go
I
for a
don't
potion or
remember
something.
most
I could really go for you not
We
talking.
gone from talking about anime
Hey,
to
there's
this
some
bullshit.
people over there. I was asking for directions.
Fine, whatever.
Excuse me, man.
Is that
but
May
I'm
and
kinda
fucking-
lost.